One step closer to attempt 23 is diabolical. Hey guys. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. I'm ready. I'm ready. Whoop. Did my thinking. And you know what? I do think that that could have perfectly fallen under the, oh my god, the abbreviation that you guys started using. Made it sound so official. Kinda love it. The KIAI clause. Perfect. However, since it's a clause to be implemented whenever. And I didn't personally feel that that was correct in that moment. And that's okay, because we can do it better anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it better. We're gonna do it better. So, what do we need to do first? Get out and talk to Birch and all the things. Hey British, hey Briar. Last exam for your subject. Last exam for my subject for my students tomorrow. Woo! You guys are still... God. My siblings have been out of school forever. Do you guys... Are you getting a summer break? I assume, or are you like in summer school? Oh, is it like a summer school thing? Maybe. I don't know. Going for the 24 sack line on Rival 1. Maybe. Can we do a Piplup start? Do you want to do a Piplup start, or do you want to spin the starter wheels? I'll do a Piplup start. I'm easily persuaded. Hi, Birch. Boom. Yeah, I can change them. Gen 4. Nice. What do we think? I need to make sure I've got my thingy here, which I do. And I've got my thingy here, which I do. Perfect. And let's make sure that this works. Hold on. Yeah, all right. We on. We going. Whoop. Think a Piplup start would be fun? Okay. All right, we'll do Piplup, but I kind of want to see. I kind of see what we would have gotten. Incineroar. I mean, Incineroar is not a bad going. Okay, anyway. I was curious. It does have special megas. You're absolutely correct. Piplup. Give it a nickname, yes. Well, we still need our nickname theme. So I need that. Wherever the hell I put that. There it is. Switch. Cool. I need more fucking things. What are characters called in League of Legends? They're not heroes. They're champions. Thank you, brain. Do monsters, champions. Fucking... put Digimon on here. Try to add some other things. Alright, cool. Incineroar is inevitable. Alright. Spin the wheel. Yay! Yay! That one was put on there forever ago. That was put on there forever ago. That's so funny. All right. Okay. I'm going to go based on the fully evolved forms, right? Right? I think I saw Peach Hell do this once, which is why I put it on. Was it Peach Hell? I think it might have been. I think it might have been. That's awesome. I gotta put Piplup away. Goodbye. Do. So I don't have Pokeballs yet, right? Yeah, I have to fight May first. God damn it. Dude, I forgot we get the auto shiny. Shiny Piplup is cool. I like shiny Piplup. That's a good one. That's a good one. Watch roll up here. Okay. Now this will probably reduce the amount of fishing spots we go for, if any at this point. But we will see. Oh, hi. Did I give you Pokemon as a gift? Yes. And I'm ready to lose everything. Oh, never mind. You died. That's unfortunate. Thanks, May. Let's go. Hurry home. In here. Things, stuff. All the items. No, stop talking to me. Anyway, great. Krogunk we're going for. Bang Empoleon O is insane. Base 150 attack, 110 special attack, and ability gives 30% to water and steel moves used by it and its ally in Delta battles. Holy shit. Hey, JMB. Welcome, welcome. Oh, 3 minutes early specifically to watch the stream. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, well, I'm glad I was at least sort of on time today then. Thanks, Mom. I got all the things now. Very happy about that. All right, Repel is on, but do I have... I have the Pokeballs now, right? Yeah, okay, so we don't need it on. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bubble Beam, Aqua Jet. Bubble. Interesting. Baby Doll Eyes is pretty good, actually. 15. Okay, so we're gonna probably be more physical, but I'll take that. Having Bubble Beam against Roxanne, though, seems pretty good. It also seems like a pretty good Pokemon against... Actually, no, it's... Why am I so whited out? Hold on. What in the hell is going... What the hell? It's not even that light. Is it this light? It's probably this light. Hold on. I know I'm white, but I'm not that white. There we go. Give me some more nuance, camera. Thanks. What the fuck was I saying? Nobody knows. Nobody's paying attention. Yeah. I'm just here. Shinx! I'll take a Shinx. I'll take a Shinx. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Then you mark Piplup on here. It's just kind of a big cat, isn't it? I mean, I guess a lot of... That's gonna apply to a lot of things, isn't it? Damn, that's rough. I like Luxray, though. Luxray's cool. I'm at least half paying attention. Well, I'm not paying attention. I'm not. How dare... I'm not paying attention. Are we sure this is Hoenn? It's a good question. Let's go see. I have a way to check. Hold on. Go in here. Hi, Mom. I know I just left, but I'm here. Let's see. Ready? Oh, we're taking a closer look at the Hoenn region map. Oh, it's Hoenn. It's Hoenn. It's just overrun by a bunch of vicious wild Sinnoh animals. You know, technically, Sinnoh's just north. Isn't it like Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh? Like, all four of them are one continent, right? So, yeah, Sinnoh Pokemon can come down here. They're cool. They can chill. They travel south for the winter. That's... I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Wingull. Okay, another water type, but it is also flying type. I'll take it. That's... obviously. I mean, Pelipper... I don't want to think of the logistics of that. I'm good. Boom, boom, boom. Just because I have a map Montana in my room doesn't mean I'm from Montana. All right, we're going all the way back to the map. All right. When you're in a mall and you're looking at the map in the mall and it says you are here, do you choose to disbelieve it? Taking a closer look at the Hoenn region map. The Hoenn region map says you are here, which would imply that if we are here on the Hoenn region map, then we are in Hoenn. I don't have a map of Canada that also says I am here in Montreal, because I know that's not where I am. Eat your heart out. Yeah. Malls are just a myth created by the Jedi. The Jedi are just a myth created by Big Maul. The fuck are you on? At 102? I hardly know her. Come on, Raltz. Come on, Mankey. Yeah, baby. Hey, baby, que paso? Wingle. I'm not into like the whole you're both dead and a monkey thing, so sorry. It's nothing against you personally. It's me, not you, you know? It's not you, it's me kind of thing. Who gives me the egg? Woohoo! I have no idea what hatched from that egg. Well, thanks, old man. I have some idea. Ooh, rock rough. Rock rough. Oh, this is awkward because I kind of would want to go for like Duskmane, right? But I think I would pass Day and Dusk. Probably smash Midnight though. I'm just saying. The eyes. They're evil. They want to kill me. I'll be controversial. It's okay. I'm okay with being controversial. But it's a dog. No, it's a werewolf. Get your lore right. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Let's use that candy, though. I need to move you. There. No. Yes. Sweet. Charge. Bite. Spark. I should get Intimidate, right? Because I have ability pills right away. Forget about that. This game actually... Oh, and Luxio right away. Okay. Not bad. Missed. Oh, I'm good there. Water Pulse is good. Yep. Rock Tomb. Better than the Scratch. Karate Chop. It's probably better than Low Kick right now, right? Because everything I'm fighting is pretty light, except for... And what are Roxanne's Pokemon? How heavy do we think Rhyhorn and Nosepass really are, you know? I guess I could calculate real quick. But that would require a lot of effort and just, you know. Pursuit, no. Ooh, Seismic Toss at 15 is a yikes. No, thank you. Bite. Howl. Rock Throw. Hey, that's pretty good. At least you get stabbed. I'll take it. Hoenn is based on... Oh, I'm going to pronounce all this wrong. Shikoku? Shikoku? And Sinnoh is based on Hokkaido. That one I think I know. And they have a hell of a gap to cross. Be like traveling from New York City to South Carolina. Which Americans do all the fucking time for some reason. Also, I said migrate south for the winter. Birds do that. Birds come down from Canada. We have birds here in Arizona that come down from way fuck north. They could do it. I believe in them. They don't got anything better to do. They don't pay taxes. I got myself with that one. It was kind of funny. What do you want? Okay. Check abilities, please. Jolly. Torrent, Rivalry, Frisk, Vital Spirit. They all suck. Why are all my abilities bad? Intimidate, please. Rain Dish. It's Frisk right now. I mean, neither one of them are useful to me, so whatever. Anger Point over Vital Spirit. Is anything gonna put me to sleep? I don't think so. Snover has Sleep Powder, I guess. If I were to lead this against Snover, at least it couldn't put me to sleep. So that's kind of an option, I suppose. And then your other one is Frisk anyway. Okay, cool. Well, we'll just leave it as is. Natures, potentially. I guess you are Adamant, so we'll just leave that. We'll make you Adamant. We'll go aggressive natures here. Adamant. Adamant. Bum, 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 bum. I guess I could go, yeah, calm. That's fine. When I was a young man, when I was little, like, this would have been when my youngest brother was first born, I think. So I was like 12, 13-ish. Not even. No, I had to be younger. 12 at the oldest. Anyway, my parents took me and my brothers up the coast. We lived in Texas. So we went across, we went east all the way across, you know, through Georgia. We stopped for a while. We saw the cool aquarium. We went to Florida for a little bit. We didn't do Disney on this trip. We did Disney on other trips. Went all the way up, did the Carolinas, saw everything there, yada, yada. Met some friends in Delaware, went up to New York City, and then came all the way back down. But we did so much cool stuff. We did so much cool stuff. I wish I could remember more of it. But we did like, is it always raining on this route or is this different? Anyway, we stopped in, and I can't remember which state. I want to say like maybe Louisiana. And went to like a Native American heritage festival thing. It was really cool, really fun. I remember going to like a gumbo cookout. I remember my father was a scuba diver. Scuba dive training. And I don't think it was this trip. No, it was. He got signed up to go scuba diving, and you can if you're certified, at the Georgia Aquarium, which I believe is one of the largest aquariums in North America, if not the largest in the US. They have whale sharks in a giant aquarium tank. How they fit them in there, I'll never know. But you can sign up to go diving with them. And he did. Him and like 5 other people, plus the instructor, are in this big aquarium, and we're standing outside looking up, and he's diving in there with the whale sharks. It was really freaking cool. Anyway, we were talking about the East Coast, and that was my first time in New York City. Loved it. The whole place felt like it was constantly air conditioned. Loved it, loved it. Do I don't have to fish here. I can save this if I want. I have a question. Can I get another egg? I don't think I can, right? No, because you talk to him and he says, even I don't know what's in that egg. You know who does give you multiple eggs, though, is the lady that you trade shards with, and then the starter egg guy. So if we don't want to get an encounter here in Petalburg, we could save this. Because if we fish, it's just Slowpoke or Mantike again. And I already have Pelipper, so Mantike would really be a crushing overlap. But either Slowpoke I'd still be okay with, I guess. I just don't know if it's worth that kind of risk. I don't know. Did you also see the World of Coke in Atlanta? I don't remember doing that. We did go to the M&M, the giant M&M store in New York. And Toys R Us, because I believe Toys R Us was still there. Actually, Toys R Us might still be there, but I remember going when we were there. That was when Toys R Us was still a thing. They don't give you souvenir glass bottles for free anymore? World of Coke? That sounds like something we would have done. Huh. We might not have, because we had like things scheduled at each place that we were driving to. So that I didn't even know that was a thing. See, now I'm gonna have to go see the World of Coke, though. I've been to a few different kinds of factories, though, but we have a is it Hershey? I think it has to be Hershey. There's a Hershey factory here-ish. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe it's not. Now you guys making me look something up. Hershey's Chocolate World in Vegas. That's what I'm thinking of. When we lived in Vegas, I went to that. Speaking of factory things, but the M&M store in, what is it? M&M store, New York. M&M's New York. It's just called M&M's New York. Okay, I'm not crazy. That just is what it is. That place was cool. That place was freaking cool. Hershey Park in Pennsylvania. I think I've been there. I was little when we went to Pennsylvania, though. Did go here. I don't think I was big enough to really do much of anything, but we did go here. Oh. Yeah. When I was little, we actually lived in DC at one point. And we weren't too far of a drive. So we went on a trip over to let's see. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Don't know why I couldn't think of the name Philadelphia. But anyway, I remember seeing the Liberty Bell. Believe that's when we would have seen Hershey Park. Oh God, how old would I have been? Damn. I'm old, guys. I'm old. I guess the point of this not really story is Americans do a lot of travel. New York to South Carolina, that's nothing. That's nothing. What do I want to do here? I guess I do just want to get a regular encounter. I would have preferred it to be anything else, but I'll take a low TED. That's fine. Brown Musical, the Aquarium, Braves game, Atlanta Zoo, World Coke. Atlanta Zoo, I think I've done. I've also done San Diego Zoo, which I really like. I really like San Diego Zoo. And what other zoo did we go to? There's a big zoo here, the Phoenix Zoo. I've been there a few times, obviously. But I don't think there's any other big zoos that I've been to. A couple local ones, but nothing crazy. The one here, Phoenix Zoo. I want to look this up before I... Doom. Let's see. Yeah, it is at this one. Okay, cool. So here at the Phoenix Zoo, they have a safari cruiser ride and tour where you just go around on a safari cruiser, whatever. But two of my favorite things you can do as either a part of that or a side is there's a giraffe encounter, which you get to go, not really in the pen of the giraffe, but there's an overlook that allows you to get up to the height of the head of giraffes, and they let you like feed them and pet them. Really cool. And there's camel rides like right next door, so you just get to ride on a camel. Now I don't know why they can't combine the two and let me ride a giraffe, but I'll get there someday. I'll get there someday. That's on my bucket list. I want to ride a giraffe. I don't know how you do it. They're not really built for that because they're kind of brachiosaur styled, but you know, I'll figure it out. You think that's gonna stop me? You think anything can stop me? Never been to Pennsylvania. I haven't been to too many northern states. I haven't been to too many northern states either. But when I was little, we lived in, like I said, we lived in DC and we lived in Virginia. Both of those for a little while. So I got to see a little bit in like that kind of like New England and over area. Which was fun. Oh, Old Town Williamsburg. That's what it is. Williamsburg, Virginia. Yeah. Williamsburg, Virginia. Major tourist destination, offers the world's largest living history museum. Colonial Williamsburg. We literally lived a few miles away. I remember where we lived in Virginia was kind of like secluded in an own little forest area, kind of out of the way. But you would drive down, and I was little, I don't remember it perfectly, but I remember we would drive, and then we'd have to cross this big old bridge, and across that bridge was Williamsburg, and we would go there so often. Oh, it was so much fun. Oh, we got to go see a man making shoes. I remember that. We saw a lot of cool stuff in between Pennsylvania and Williamsburg. Not only the bell in Pennsylvania, right? I remember seeing that, but we also saw like where they signed the Declaration of Independence. I wish I could remember exactly where the fuck that was. I just remember going to that room. Man, when you're little and you're trying to parse your memories together. Dang. Been to the Reptile Museum in Albuquerque. I was in Albuquerque for a while? That sounds something like right up my alley. What comes up? The Rattlesnake Museum in Old Town Albuquerque? I don't think I have been here. I've heard of the Rattlesnake Museum, if that's the one you're talking about. But I don't think I have actually been there. Where's this? There's also the Scales and Shells Herpetarium. Huh. Interesting. Rattlesnake Museum? Okay. I've heard of it. I can't remember if I've been there. I'm going to add it to the list. I got to go back to the Rattlesnake Museum, man. Yeah, we had some close family friends that lived in Albuquerque. My parents lived in Albuquerque for a while, and I lived in Albuquerque for a while when I was like, 3. But I don't count me as living there. We didn't stay there very long. But we've been out to visit those family friends quite a few times over the years. Don't think I've ever been here. Interesting. You know what I did do in Albuquerque, though, that I really, really liked? Was we did a ghost tour in Old Town, like downtown Albuquerque. Oh, boy, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. You get taken around all these different places and told all these creepy stories. And you go when it's dark, but, Albuquerque loves their, like, lights and torches and da-da-da-da-da. And you go in downtown, you're running through all these old buildings. And, there was food and there was dancing, and then you'd go away from the people and get really creepy again because now you're at this old abandoned. I remember a church where like part of the wall was knocked down and you could see like some old cemetery thing. Ooh, it was creepy. Oh, it was creepy. That was good. That was good stuff. That's the good shit. That's the good shit right there. Yeah. Give me this. We found the carry of the game. Hell yeah, brother. Absolutely. You know what? I freaking love Beedrill. We'd make it work. Our love would figure it out. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. That is a 10% encounter. Happy with that, actually. Very happy with that. You know what? Now, I think I was going to skip the Rustboro encounter, but I think it is really smart to get it now because we don't have... Our only grass type is Ludicolo. Yeah. Happy with that. Very happy with that. Aurora Beam. Interesting. Lombre. That's really good, actually. For having a shiny charm, we haven't found any wild shinies yet. Just saying. Just saying. Whoop. I know of Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Look up Albuquerque, the song, I guess, the musical. Albuquerque, the musical by Weird Al Yankovic. And prepare to sit there for... I mean, it's over 5 minutes long. To double that. It's almost 12 minutes long. And just strap in. Strap in. It's your life. See when Gertrude died back in 83. Going to be saying don't judge me a lot this run. He won't have to say it if he isn't a coward. Damn. Why'd you gotta do me like that? You know what? Fuck it. I'd smash like and rock and I'm proud. Oh, nope. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Oh, I'm so glad that was on the wheel. I totally forgot about it. Oh my god. Give me these. Do do do. Nice. Way back when the idiot boy lived boxes of the stairs at the house on the street over Jerry's bait shop. You know the one. Yep. Oh my god. My brother and I, we discovered that so many years ago. We still quote it to this. I don't even remember the last time I saw it. We watch it like, it's like tradition every few years to share it with somebody new. And to this day, we're always quoting different things from that. It's like, okay, actually, it's so funny this came up because it was just recently. We were playing a board game. Well, I say recently, the last few weeks, we were playing a board game. And I don't remember, I can't remember if it was like, it wasn't Monopoly, but it was some other like resource game, right? Anyway, my brother turns to me, he's like, what you got? And I was like, all I got left is this one box of highly deranged rabid weasels. And he says, all right, I'll take that. Oh, man. Oh, guys, my face doesn't... smiling is not natural for my face bones. You guys are gonna hurt me. This is painful. What does this guy have? Fucking dark types or some shit? I don't know. I know he's got a Carvana and a Pooch. I'll just do this. You think I care? You think I'm the kind of man to give a shit? Here, karate chop. Die. Here, karate chop. Don't aqua jet me. Die. Thank you. You gotta see him in concert once? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Weird Al's pretty great. I know he's slowed down on some of his more individual things recently, but even his I don't know, parody compilations where he like parodies a bunch of songs all for one thing. They're kind of fun. I know he did 2 recently. Polka Face. Polka Face was really fun. Polka face. Covet. Damn, Mankey. Damn, Mankey, why you doing him like that? Do, 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 do. All right, what do you give me? It's not Bullet Seed, it's Bug Bite. Yay. I love Bug Bite. Woohoo. All right, I don't remember what you guys have. It can't be anything crazy. I'm just gonna do this. Hey, we got the Double Intimidate going on. We like that, we like that. Just spark that. Cool, kills. Speed. Nice. So today, it's currently 3 o'clock. We started about 40 minutes ago, right? I have to end not super early, but I gotta make sure I'm off by 6. So I got like 3-ish hours left, which is fine. No, I always do this. Why do I always do this? It's fine, probably. I was gonna go for Fake Out, so I'm gonna switch to Intimidate. There we go. Okay. And it's got Quick Attack and Mock Punch. That's how much damage did, -1. Should be fine to just take the Quick and Spark. Oranberry's fine. Quick Attack again. Spark kills. Gust, Absorb, and Twister. I mean, we're not weak to any of those. You're neutral to this. You're just not bringing out Piplup yet. That's the only thing. Okay. I think we're still fine. Yeah. It only wants the Aqua Jet because... There we go. Yay, we did it. Don, maybe this is why I keep forgetting about you, because you're never an issue. You know what? I talked to you thinking you were going to give me stuff, and I know that you don't. I know that you're just a Magikarp guy. I knew that going into this, and yet I still talk to you. So I'm trying to talk to this old lady. Mr. Stoic over here, smiling is natural. No, no, no. Nothing to do with being stoic. I just have such a natural resting bitch face. Don't get me wrong. I'm not cool. I'm just an asshole. Can I have what you're selling, please? Appreciate it. That's good enough. Nice. All right, let's heal, change natures, maybe get an encounter. Anyway, I was saying, I gotta make sure I end on time today. And then before I forget, because I know that the reason I'm saying this, because I know I'm gonna have to be worried about ending early, so I don't think I'm gonna say it, is I will not be streaming on Wednesday this week. I'm still planning to stream Friday as of right now, but I will not be streaming Wednesday. I finished rewrites for most of the script I'm working on for a shorter video. I finished the longer members cut, and then I need to record the last bit of Celia's ROM hack and finish getting the next part of that ready and start editing that all together, yada yada. Anyway, I've got things I'm trying to finish and catch up on. Plus I've got a small appointment on Wednesday, and I don't want to try to cram everything together, trying to give myself time to breathe and actually get shit done, which is difficult. Dude, being an adult and having like responsibilities and like things you have to do, it fucking sucks. I tell you right now, fucking sucks. Ooh, I would have preferred not to get a Pidgey, but at least that's a Mega, I guess. Pidgeot. Yeah, no, I see it. I can see it. There we go. And turn that. Nope, turn that. There we go. Yeah, anyway, being an adult sucks. Also, the actual adults, the parent figures, went out of town for the weekend. And, left me babysitting. Which is all fine and dandy with me. But they got to go to Chicago. You know what's going on in Chicago right now? The Pokemon Museum is there. At the Natural History Museum. With all their shit. And exclusive merch, by the way. And the Pokemon Go Fest is happening this weekend. Or, well, was happening this weekend in Chicago. And they went without me. That's okay. I wanted to go, but I also didn't want to go. Because I kind of manipulated it into, well, brother got a trip over spring. And you guys are getting your trip now. I'll stay and handle things here. But then I want a trip coming up next. So guess what? I'm going to PAX West, baby. I haven't been in a few years. And I love PAX. Seattle, Washington. I love that place. That's my kind of weather. Those are my people. I'm excited. Bum, bum, bum. Guess where the stone is locked behind? The wind straits, who we will sweep with no deaths. Briar. God. I mean, this is obviously Smash, right? I mean, I know... I don't... Well, I mean, she's like... Is she actually a... Because she's in the... Fuck it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about it too hard. Think about it too hard, it loses the magic. The fuck song is this? The ending theme from Gold and Silver. Damn. Narrator. He then did not in fact sweep them with no deaths. Hatena was one of the most common on that route. Nimble's up there too, but I'll take Hatena. Who can live without that? Last one. No, not last one. Ooh. Please catch. Okay. All right. That it's got some overlap, right? But it's very fast, it's very strong. One of the better encounters on this route, I would say. Skorupi's probably pretty good, the Nidorans are okay, Bidoof's actually probably decent. Nincada is probably the best encounter on this route, which is only a 5% encounter. Aber is a 1% encounter. So I'll take a run where we get to use that. Why not? Why wouldn't I? I think... Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, who cares about overlaps in the game? True. True. Stop detecting. Jesus. Thank you. Weak. I kind of have to fight you, though, or else I'm going to have to deal with you later, and I don't want to do that. Why does everyone have things? Really? Poison touch, huh? Bullshit. Bullshit. You care about the overlap? That's fair. It's fair that you care. All types must be unique. Usually in my team building, I'm the same way, to be honest. I like to have very little overlap, if I can help it. Especially when it comes to like certain like elemental types, especially. Like, I feel weird if I have more than one grass type kind of thing. Unless the typing is enough to like change it significantly. Like, this is an example. Lombre is always a weird one. Ludico is always a weird one. Because it doesn't share a lot of weaknesses. It never shares a lot of weaknesses with water, but also doesn't share a lot of strengths with grass. If you know what I mean. So Ludicolo is always like, yeah, it's kind of a grass and water, but he's like also kind of neither. He's weak to poison, he's weak to flying. And bug, I guess. He only has grass weaknesses. He doesn't actually have any of the water weaknesses. So he's cool, but he's not very strong as a grass type. He's stronger as a water type. I don't know if that ever really makes sense. But especially in this where he's got Aqua Step, dude. Aqua Step makes him so fun. All right, give me something cool. I said something cool. I'm getting a lot of low percent encounters, though. That's 5% for Sandshrew. I mean, obviously, this is a smash. Just duh. Have you seen Sandslash? Damn. Damn. One day you'll get the 1% Duskull. Let's see. So far I've gotten a 5, 1, 20, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20, 20. We've gotten mostly common encounters this run. But the few we've gotten that aren't common, very unique. So I'll take my unique encounters. Sandshrew is cool. Give Sandslash rough skin. I would give it I can see why I would have rough skin, and I'm not arguing that it shouldn't have that effect, but this is what always bothers me when they make abilities that do the same thing but have different names for specific Pokemon to make more sense. Like Ferrothorn has rough skin. We all know Ferrothorn has rough skin, but he has iron barbs specifically, right? So is it a little weird that Sandslash would get rough skin and not like, I don't know, jagged rock? Ouchie backy? I don't know. Sharp, protruding scales. Not seen Sandslash using PK for a while, but I think the novelty has worn off of PK as a whole. I mean, there's still some people running it, obviously, and I'm not saying I'll never give another chance, because I really do want to pick up some of those Kaiser games to give them a real college try again in the future. But yeah, they're kind of a phenomenon in a way where everyone picks them up for like 2 weeks and then spiny spine, if you will. There you go. There you go. How about just be careful, I'm sharp. What if sharpness boosted your slashing moves, but only by 20% instead of 30, which I think is... Oh, no, wait. Does it boost it by 50? Hold the fuck on. I just had a brain blast. How much does it fucking boost it? It is 50%. Holy shit. That's so much power. Anyway, what if sharpness only boosted your moves by 30% instead of 50%, but then also had the effect of rough skin? Because you're sharp. Eh? You are sharpness. Then we give sand/sharpness is what I'm saying. Spiky shield spikes. Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. Hey, go fuck yourself. Why is my game big? What am I doing? Fighting Roxanne or some shit? Fine. Oh no, we need to go fight Candace. Duh. I mean, I guess we don't have to fight Candace right now. We can do her later. But, like... why? You know? We have everything we need for it. Bug Bite. Kakuna. Beedrill. Twin Needle. So this is always 2 hits. We're not like Technician or anything, do we? We're not that cool. We do get Sniper when we evolve. That's pretty neat. Or when we get ability patches. That's pretty neat. Bug Bite's just stronger. I don't know. Holy crap. Cross Poison. 70 base power. High critical hit ratio. Already. Okay. I can't be mad at that, can I? Also, I may be in the minority, but I really think Sandslash should have been rock type. Like, I don't know if it should have been pure rock or rock ground, but it's weird to me that he's covered in rocks, but he's not rock type. Why is he less rock type than Rhyhorn? Rhyhorn or Rhydon? Like, am I the only one? I'm not saying he can't be pure ground. I'm just saying by the logic of what Gen 1 was doing, I feel like it was supposed to be rock type and it just wasn't for some reason. And it would give it it would give it a cooler dichotomy, a differential, if you will, between it and Marowak. Because Marowak could have been the pure ground and Sandslash could have been the pure rock. So I would like that. I'm pretty sure in my changes, if I ever make my thing, I did make it. I can't remember if I made it ground rock or pure rock, but I want to say it was pure rock. What do I want to get rid of for this? I kind of don't want to use rollout unless I really have to. Just don't see us being faster. Sandslash. You could say it came from Sandstone. Or just rename it to Rock Slash. Rubble Slash. Hold on, we're getting there. Graveler. That one's taken. I think that one's taken. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Hold on. You want to talk about names? You want to talk about names? Let me show you a Pokemon that also has sand in its name. And you tell me what you think. Okay? I got you. I got you. So, real quick, because his name is Sand, right? Sand Shrew, maybe? What type is this guy? You got anything? Or, because I'm pretty sure his name's Sand Shrew, too. What are we getting at here? You, I mean, it's clearly nothing to do with the fucking sand. Why is it not Snowshrew? throwing it out there, buddy. I ain't taking names for shit because they don't mean anything. That is, oh fuck, we need Gen 1 nostalgia with better typing. Yes, the better typing of ice. I know it's ice steel, but like still. Now, do you think if convergent forms had been a thing, that like this would have been named something different? Kind of like they did Wiglet and Toadstool. Like this would have been Sand, or this would have been Snowshrew and Snow Slash. They got it right with Wiglet. Name should have been changed all along. There you go. Wiglet is different though. I get it, but I do think the main idea of the Pokemon should have been kept in a regional variant. Like if this is still a Sandshrew, right? So it's still related to Sandshrew. So I would put it in the desert and then just been like, oh, but it needed an adaptation. That would have been fine. Snowshrew and Sleet Slash. I think if they're going to change the first part of the name, they would have kept them the same between both, because it is Sandshrew and Sand Slash. So it would have been Snowshrew and Snow Slash. Or like, what if we change the last part of the name? So it can be Sand Snow and Sand Snow. I have an idea. All right, all my Pokemon are leveled up. Silver Slash. That would be like an evolution of Sand Slash. The Alolan evolution. Oh my god, wait. Snowshrew, Snow Slash, Silver Slash? Snowmobile. Just make it a snowmobile. All right. I like this. This is good. This is good, guys. These are all great ideas. We need a brainstorm like this more often. Dude, I got a Twisted Spoon. I didn't even know that. Doo-doo. All right, let's actually try to put this team together. Bum, 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 bum. Doo, doo. All right, cool. Let's do this thing. Excuse me. So Abra only has Hidden Power, apparently. And right now it's only Dark. We can't change it. So that's cool. We do have Flying on Pidgey. And we've got Fighting on Mankey. Low Kick is more damage. Would you look at that? Adamant. Black Belt. Cool. We kill. I assume Snow Sever. No. Just make it Berserker, so you got Snow Zerker. Snowshrew, Snow Slash, Snow Zerker. Snow Place Like Home. Snow Way Home. Spider-Man. Just saying. Do I have a black belt to give you? I feel like I do. Yes, I do. And we outspeed. Of course we do. So that's really good. But then that's going to bait in anything that's faster, which is actually... Well, no, it's Citadel, or Delibird. But it's going to be Delibird because that has Kill. So it's just going to go for Aerial Ace. It's not going to fake out. There's no way for me to be faster here. Let's try it. Snow, the evil counterpart of Snom. There you go. Hi, Pixel Nick. Welcome, welcome. I don't really have... Well, no, I do. I can switch Luxio in. Switch in Luxio. Intimidate goes off. Take the Aerial Ace for 15-ish. And then we actually deal really good damage here. Can we Can we look at like a magnet? Magnet kills. We don't have speed, but that probably just makes it want to switch out, right? But I'm okay with that because it's not going to go to Spheal. It'll just have to go to Citadel. So that actually works. Maybe I don't want to give it a magnet then, because we might need to switch us in multiple times. I don't know. Looks for the best revenge killer from the back. Yeah. So that's why it's got to be Delibird coming in against Makey. And then my option is just, well, hold on. No. We're never going to survive Steel Wing. I don't think I have the right kind of anything for that. It's kind of unfortunate. So we have really good damage. We can't get Accelerock until we evolve. Oh, well. I don't know if I'm going to go Magnet or Oranberry on that yet, but we'll keep the ideas. We'll keep the idea open. Keep the idea open. Either way, we need Luxio for that switch, right? And then it goes to Citadel. It might not switch if it could see that, like it's got to know we kill it first anyway, right? Not necessarily, I suppose, because it will slow us down. Okay, so we need to switch onto this Bulldoze. We got quite a few Pokemon that can do that. First thought is Lombre. Bold Nature, take 34, so we take 10 from Bulldoze. We're already slower anyway, that doesn't matter. Ice Fang is 40, though. Because if we switch to an actual flying type, we just die to Ice Fang. Well, not necessarily. Wingull dies to crit. Not even. But Wingull's not doing anything here. Like, it could maybe get off a little bit of damage with Water Pulse, but that's about it. Like, even if we go Modest, I don't even know if we have a Mystic Water, but if we went Modest Mystic Water, we can do 37. But we still then immediately have to switch, and this time into Ice Fang, which is not ideal. Unless switch to Piplup. Modest Bubble Beam can do 36, 43. So we've hit for about 40. It'll be a 3 hit. And Piplup just takes it pretty well, actually. Especially if we go physical. Mankey doesn't outspeed. Low Kick does do 62 to 75. So we could switch this in on Bulldoze. The flinching from Ice Fang is what's going to get me. I know it is. I know it is. Visual Cross Poison actually doesn't do very much. Okay, well, the winners are going to be Lombre, Piplup, Wingull. Okay, we'll look at those. And then last one is Snom. Not Snom. You made me think of Snom. Spheal. So assuming we kill that with Piplup, let's say, this comes in. Signal Beam is highest damage. Okay. This can also bring back out Delibird if it didn't die before, which is fine. It puts us in a similar position. We just don't want to switch in on Fake Out. We would like to switch in on Aerial Ace. So we stay in, let it Fake Out because it doesn't have kill. And then when it sees highest damage Aerial Ace, then we switch out to Luxio. I think that's correct. But against Spheal, so if it's Luxio out, it's Icy Wind. If it's Piplup out, it's Signal Beam. Either way, we could go to Beedrill. At -1, we still outspeed from Icy Wind, so we can at least get some good damage off first before it slows us. But then it's going to Hidden Power Flying. Hidden Power Flying's okay, though. So I think -1... No, -1 here we outspeed as well. Did we kill this with Magnet? Magnet. No. But we do at least 76. Okay. I like that. I think we just bring Beedrill on top of it. Probably good. I don't see... Yeah, let's just ask for trouble with Brine. Okay. Let's get Natures. Oh, check... Storm's your only ability. Okay. Adamant, Adamant. Doing like bold on this, right? For free damage. No, I already have you as Adamant. And Modest. Okay, cool. Boom, boom. Black Belt. Let's give you the magnet. Cool. Probably as good as it's gonna get. Good as it's gonna get. So we're leading with Mankey, who cannot be put to sleep because he's Vital Spirit. Boom, boom. Kind of already is a battle music, in a way. Oh, no, this is running away, but it's still good. Here we go. Hello, Candace. Let's do it. All right, I don't think I forgot anything, but let's find out, shall we? He has to Ice Shard because he sees that we kill. And this is Delibird. Nice. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Switching, Intimidate, Aerial Ace. It shouldn't be... Yeah, shouldn't be able to fake out. And we're just going to Spark for free damage. Okay, he stayed in. Perfect. Sometimes they stay in, sometimes they don't. That's why you can't predict the switch. Yes, it sucks. Bulldoze crit would only do 36 damage maximum, and that has to be a crit. Highest roll without crit is 16. Like, I'm relatively safe to stay in here, but I might need this for feel, right? So I guess the first idea is just go here. Okay. Now this is faster. This will Ice Fang. It won't kill us. But we're just going to Water Pulse. That's the highest damage. The only thing that could go wrong here is we flinch. We did not. Okay. Snow stopped. Okay. So again, crit kills us. But... I don't think I have to risk it. I think I can just go here. I might need to risk something and get the right damage, but I think if we took the Ice Fang, right? So now highest damage is either Bulldoze or Rock Smash. We're slower anyway. I'm gonna Baby Doll Eyes because it's priority. We actually take a lot less damage, even at -1. We go from 22 minimum to 13% minimum. Which is really nice. So I'm not going to... Unless it immediately crits and our defense goes down. Okay, well, we crit and drop your speed, so screw you, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Rock Smash? Bulldoze. Damn. At -1... Oh, it outspeeds us. Dang it. Let's open for Rock Smash. We're fine. We just don't want to get flinched. So don't flinch me. Oh, they went for Ice Shard instead. Interesting. I don't know why. It should have outsped us. Because outside of Snow, with us at -1, we should be at 21 speed, and it should be at 23, but... Oh, no, we lowered its speed with Bubble Beam. That's right. That's right. It's on -1 too? Yep. I did forget. It's on -1, so we outsped. Yay! Bubble Beam putting in work, baby. Bubble Beam putting in work. Hidden Power Flying. So this sees us faster. Means it should probably Icy Wind because it doesn't have kill with Hidden Power Flying. Which is good. No crit. Okay, now we're at -2. Funny enough, it's a speed tie. Still doesn't see kill, so. Nice. Bye, Candace. I don't want to play with you anymore. Sweet. That was good. That was good. Do Bug Bite and Pluck not steal berries in this hat? They do. Yeah, they do. I mean, they don't steal them, they eat them, but yeah. They don't thief make you hold them, but they do eat their berry that they're holding. Alright. Roxanne. Why she got rocks? Why is she Anne? We'll never know. Did I save? So this was in here. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Lead Rhyhorn. Not what you like to see. But is what you're gonna see. So Lombre outspeeds and Lombre KOs. I don't suppose Mankey KOs, does he? Mankey also KOs. The only reason I'm considering Mankey is because this has Water Absorb. I don't think, yeah, regular Absorb doesn't do it because of Rindo Berry. But Bubble kills. It makes it really easy for him to switch in Wooper. I do have Aurora Beam, though, which is good damage. We're still faster. Okay. It won't switch because we have the fast. Beedrill goes to Nolan, steals Oranberry, and ate it, and so can Piplup. Piplup, I definitely could have done it with. I wasn't going for it on Beedrill because Cross Poison had the 2-hit KO chance, even with the Oranberry. Because it's only the 10 HP. Cross Poison being a high critical hit, a regular with Oranberry into 1 crit would have killed. Bug Bite only does 30%. So it's slightly less than Cross Poison on regular, but it's only about a little more than half, obviously, because it's 1.5 crit, right? Than Cross Poison would have done on crit. I guess I was looking at it didn't really matter because of the crit chance, and we were going to survive anyway. You're right, though. I should keep in mind. I should keep in mind. Don't both just 2-shot? No. Here we go. So this is in snow. You're right. Out of snow, 53 to 63. So after the 53 goes off, it eats the berry. So it's about 40-ish%. So low roll and the high roll, or mid roll and the crit, both kill. Bug Bite caps out at 57, but it minimized at 46. So if we got 2 min rolls on Bug Bite, then we wouldn't activate Oranberry anyway. We would eat it, but 2 min rolls would still keep it alive. I agree, it's stupid. But knowing my luck, slower at what, -2? We speed tie. And if we take, what's this? So 30, so 20 into, we go to -1. It would have had to Icy Wind twice. It did Brine, which was weird to me. Because I would have thought that it wouldn't Brine unless we're at half, because Empire Flying is most. But then, whatever. Even though it's get the same amount of damage reduction, take away, and then coming out at different values. Right? I mean, not necessarily. It's just because of how the defense is calculated, right? Within the snow. So they start as the same minimum value with the snow, but they have a different maximum value. And that's because Cross Poison is 10% more base power. So once you take away the defense multiplier, then they're back at their regular base power. So you can see that extra 10 base power coming into play against cross poison versus bug bite, where bug bite has a higher maximum than minimum cross poison, but cross poison is a higher maximum than minimum bug bite. And that's just because they're very close, but 10 base power doesn't make that much of a difference. It just only makes a difference here because bug bite minimum doesn't cross the 50% threshold. That's all. If I'm getting a little jargony, it's because I hate math. All right. Moving to Rhyhorn. Boom, 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 boom. Bubble. I'm just gonna do that lead anyway, and then if he, sorry, Mike. If she switches into Wooper, it doesn't really matter. That's fine. But math is cool. Math is only cool when it doesn't. What the fuck? It's not even going small again. Okay, now it is. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wait. If I want to show some of that, I could just make it big. I didn't even think about that. That's kind of what makes my forehead look a lot bigger, though. That's kind of funny. Why was she switching to Wooper? Because it sees we have KO with Bubble, and Wooper has Water Absorb. But it probably won't because we have the fast 2-hit with Aurora Beam, and it doesn't. So I'm saying there's a chance, not that it should. It only triggers once it hits. Exactly. Because she sees that we have KO with Bubble, which is a water move, and she has an immunity in the back, which is not. It's called Absorb AI, as in it doesn't see it. That's definitely not how it worked in Red if this is built on the same engine. Because if they had an immunity in the back, they would go for it. Only check them somebody once the Pokemon gets hit. I know that's how it works on our side. At least in Gen 5, and I want to say 4? 3 has something weird about that too. I don't know if the modern engine has that though. The one they build these on. Because it definitely checks immunities for... Does it for Storm Drain, right? Storm Drain's always a weird one though. The way to test this would be to get rid of Aurora Beam on Lombre. Because in my mind, she's not bringing out Wooper because we have the fast 2-hit. And AI wouldn't put itself in position to do that. But if we didn't see that we had fast 2-hit, I would assume that it switches, right? I'm curious now. I'm curious. Hold on. Can we test? I'm going to test this. This doesn't count. This hack checks for immunities before being hit. Yeah. Never seen it ever trigger without the Pokemon getting hit first. We gonna do some testing today. Alright. I'm getting rid of... Wait. This isn't gonna help me, is it? Icy Wind is still a fast 2-hit. Damn. Oh, I don't have a way of getting rid of your move. No! Do you learn Bug Bite? No, of course not. Damn it. Anyone got a move I can learn? Anyone got a move I can learn? You got a Quick Claw I can get. Doesn't really help me. Frick. Okay, I can't test this then. That sucks. Because I can't get rid of Aurora Beam. Well, I guess the world may never know. That's unfortunate. I'm looking like there's a better answer. Maybe having something else that could kill. Piplup probably kills. Okay. We can do this. All right. let's go find out. This is for science. This is for science. Hey, Roxanne. Roxanne, gym leader. Okay. So if I click bubble beam here, you see I kill you. You stay in. Well. Why? I know sometimes they just don't switch, right? Maybe I need a bigger sample size. Because that doesn't even have anything to do with Wooper. Because I don't kill the other Pokemon in the back either. So I would still think that possibly she would switch there, right? Set it. All right, Bobing. Nope, you stay in. Is it possible Roxanne's just stupid? It's more likely than you think that Roxanne's just needs to go back to school. That might be the case, actually. Okay, well, with no definitive conclusion in mind, let's do this. We're going to lead Lombre. We're going to Bubble Beam anyway, whether she switches or not, because if she goes Wooper, then it doesn't matter. We already know that. That'll take care of one. Wooper from Paldea is taken care of by the same thing. We just don't want to switch on Acid Spray. We could use one of our Vital Spirit Mons to ignore Yawn. Problem is, neither of them want to take a Mud Shot. You take it pretty well. Let's do that. Okay. Supposed to be a smart student from a trainer school. If she's stupid, then right. Says a lot about the Rustboro education system. Absorbing the ice game. After your Pokemon gets hit with a move, then another Pokemon absorb is a chance of switching in. After your Pokemon gets hit with a move, there's a chance of switching in. Seeing the AI switch one into an immunity as well. It has a chance of switching in. I know that's how it works in vanilla, is that after you hit them, then they can switch. But I do know, at least in Red, I don't know how much different this is than that they will check immunities in the back. Yeah, I know, but they're built on a similar engine, which is why I guess I'm assuming that they work the same. Just for the knowledge I have on it. But if Imperium is different, then I'll burn that bridge when we come to it, I suppose. Ooh. I do appreciate getting to figure out new things, though. So don't take what I'm saying as argumentative. I'm as much trying to figure it out as you are. I think we still like all that. We're going to stay... Okay, so Gligar would switch in against Beedrill. Because we have nothing to hit it with. Bulldoze and Wing Attack. Bulldoze, it's not going to go for, right? Because it should always see kill with Wing Attack. But always sees KO with Wing Attack, then... Luxio's probably the better one, but we don't want to risk Bulldoze, right? I don't think I have a happy middle ground. Whatever I have that resists Wing Attack is weak to Bulldoze and vice versa. So I don't really have I don't have a Levitate. Pidgey's not strictly weak to Wing Attack. It just takes 36%. Jesus, it's a lot. Jesus, that's a lot. We do have Icy Wind, though. I do need to remember that. We do have Icy Wind. Wingull can be fast. I assume you learned Icy Wind. Learn Icy Wind, right? If it's Bulldoze... See that. So everybody, I check my Emerald Imperium. Absolutely. If you got more docs that I can reference, then more than happy to take a look-see. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can teach Wingull. I should be able to teach Wingull Icy Wind. I would assume that's a move that gets... Yeah, buddy. Oh, and get rid of Supersonic. Get rid of Growl. Supersonic at least has, like, play out. Yeah, it's your effect move against your Pokemon. A 60% chance to stay in regardless of the following conditions. 60% chance... Hold on. 60% chance check fails. It is not a super effective with the following conditions minorly. Type immunity, levitate, volt absorb, and its party that corresponds to the type of your last use move. Of your last use move. So it's not necessarily if Pokemon is hit per se. It's just whatever your last move used was. So if it were to switch for X other reason, and I was using Aqua Jet on Piplup, it doesn't matter what Pokemon is currently in, it would have a chance to switch only after the move is used. So it's kind of both then, right? So we can kill Rhyhorn because... Okay, I think I understand. It's the weird middle ground. Okay, so we can kill Rhyhorn because we haven't used a move yet. But if we had a way to force it to switch to something else, it wouldn't matter what that other reason is, because on the next turn after we've used a move, it would have a chance to switch out to an immunity. Okay. So I was confused, I think, on your beginning what you said, which I thought you meant Water Absorb would only activate, or would it only recognize it had Water Absorb after the Water Absorb mon was hit. But I see what you mean, is after we use a move, then it recognizes that it has an immunity. Which is a little strange, because I know the AI knows, like, when we have kill with something as well. So, like, it should already know that we have Bubble Beam, because it knows we have fast kill with it. But, hey, if that just means the thing's not going to activate right away, that's fine. Turns the Pokemon on the field are the same as they were last turn. Oh. Sorry, only triggers Pokemon on the field are the same as they were last turn. Well, no, they would be the same, right? If she switched on turn and we attack, then those would be the ones on field, and then the next turn, that should still work. But that doesn't really matter in this case anyway, right? Because Rhyhorn's going to stay in. We don't have a way to force it out. Not that we would want to, but that would be the edge case, right? Where something else would come in. Wouldn't that... Hold on. Wouldn't that mean, theoretically, that she still would have a chance to switch to Nose Pass? Because we don't have the 2-hit against Nose Pass? Or does that not matter just because it doesn't have the 2-hit against us? Because it only sees Rock Blast as a 1-hit move, right? They never actually see it as... Or, sorry, it only sees it as a 2-hit move. Interesting. All right, I will keep that in mind. Thank you for the reference. They need to show that you have a water move before it knows switch to a water absorbmon. Yeah, I would need to show that my Pokemon has a water absorbable move, but also this is really exploitable with Flip Turn, because if the Pokemon has to be the same as it was on the field last turn, then, like, if Lombre knew Flip Turn, I don't even think it learns it, but if it used Flip Turn, we could get out, and then we still wouldn't trigger the Water Absorb AI, even if the new Pokemon had a water move, because the Pokemon wouldn't be the same. Again, weird, because the game knows that we have a super effective water move. It knows that we have the 1-hit against Rhyhorn. Switch AI should still trigger if it had anything to switch to, which it does, but it also doesn't recognize that it does, if that makes sense. It, like, refuses to acknowledge it. Why? Oh, I don't know. It's just hard-coded to forget it, I guess. I'm going to do Icy Wind over Aurora Beam because they both hit 2 hits against everything anyway, and Icy Wind has the added benefit of slowing them down. So if we get slowed down with, like, Mud Shot, then we keep the same pacing. So that works for me. What else we got? So yeah, I guess what we are concluding is that Roxanne is indeed just an idiot. Just an idiot. Poor Roxanne. She's going through it. Do we bring Sandshrew for... Where the fuck is my Sandshrew? Do we bring Sandshrew for Nosepass? Why does it not recognize my Sandshrew? He's right here. Hello? Reread. Wow. That's messed up, dude. Doo, doo, doo. Sometimes it just doesn't want to show certain Pokemon, man. Oh, so you do exist, but you're just not down here. Well, screw you too, buddy. What if I click save? Does it go down here? Damn. I'm not just blind, right? Rock Blast is 20 on a 3-hit. Mows can't be Thunder Wave, can't be Sparked. Bulldoze doesn't care. Problem is, Sandshrew doesn't actually have any ground moves either. Again, really funny. We have a Sandshrew, but it only knows rock moves. Never mind, it's got Magnitude. I forgot Magnitude exists as a move. It did have Rollout and Rock Tomb, though. We got rid of Rollout for Magnitude. Yeah, okay. Random damage we go, baby. Look. Did you look what I told you? I think I read it all. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't really paying attention since I was reading. Yes. I did read and I was going through what you said. So no, I was saying I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Whoop. It also needs to win the 1v1. It needs to be in a position where it's not going to get fast 2-hit KO'd is how I always look at it. Yeah. It has to be able to come in and not be at advantage. It has to win the 1v1. That's why it was iffy, why I couldn't really test it with Lombre anyway, because Lombre always wins the 1v1 regardless. Testing with Piplup is what makes it okay. Piplup doesn't win the 1v1 against Wooper. Not outright anyway. Nosepass can switch on Lombre since it can't win the 1v1 afterwards. Looks at your 9th roll when checking in party. AI looks at your 9th roll. That I didn't know. That's oddly specific. Wait, like out of these? I think I put more weight on status because AI usually loves the ability to status me. So in my mind, if we were bubble, we do 30. It doesn't get 2-shot, it thunder waves. And then it technically, but again, it doesn't see the max damage rock blast like we look at. I think it only looks at 2 hits. It might only look at 1 because it sees base power. Always got confused with that in red. That's why some people wouldn't go for their multi-hit moves because they only saw it being really low base power instead of high. Even with stuff like skill link, they have to be specifically like only have skill link moves in order to get them to use them, which is kind of funny to me. Do I want to bring Pidgey for any particular reason? This is for that. That's the switch against Gligar. This is also, I guess, a Gligar switch. Hold on. It is, yes. We just need to make it timid. And, oh, never melt ice. Okay, this looks good, actually. Where the fuck is timid? There it is. That's why it's highlighted? I thought my browser was just stupid. Oh my god. I'm learning so many things. In this situation, the highest damage roll maximum is bounding the damage its Pokemon in the field can deal. That I knew. Ninth roll, median roll, evaluating how much damage a Pokemon in his party can deal to the player's Pokemon. Oh. Highest damage on the field, ninth roll. When it's in the party. Use the player's ninth roll when evaluating how much damage the player's Pokemon can deal to its own Pokemon, both on the field and the party. Roll damage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know it looks at max roll when it's on the field. Yeah. Sorry, I was just reading through it quick. Yeah. So when it's on the field, I know it looks at max roll, so that's why I can see when it sees kill. But it doesn't always prioritize that over other things anyway. It's just stupid. But I did not know about the ninth against me. I thought it would look at. Huh. Interesting. So it looks at my ninth roll, deals on Pokemon both on the field and the party for all damage. But it looks at your max roll for setup decision. It looks at my ninth roll for damage unless it's deciding to set up. Then it looks at max roll. God. I'm learning. Huh. That's actually really interesting. That's actually really interesting. I did not know that. All right, Roxanne, maybe you're not as stupid as I thought. You probably are, but now there's a chance that you're not. And that's pretty neat. I think that's pretty neat. I do have the Never Melt Ice, right? That feels like something it would have given me. Yes, I do. Do. All right, switch that. Brain clocked out 5 minutes ago. Clock back in, Briar. We got shit to figure out. I'm not paying you to be off the clock, man. God. Can't get good help these days. Do I have my citrus yet? No, I just have Oran berries. All right, you already have one. You have a magnet, which you don't need. I don't have any type resist berries yet, right? Fuck. I get those later. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Boom, 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 boom. Bold. Adament's fine. Adament's not fine for you. You're not the one I meant to talk to. Whoops. Impish, please. There. Got it. Gambling time. Excellent. Adamant. I guess I keep Adamant because Aqua Jet good. That was evasion and sand. Ooh, if you set up the sand, boy, you ain't even gonna want to know what hit you. I already changed your nature. I need to change this guy's nature. Impish. Impish is not where I think it is. Impish is there. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Okay. Think I'm ready. Let's do it. Oh shit. I meant to plug my phone in. Guys. What am I gonna do if I'm on my phone? When I gotta leave right after this. It's dying. Went all the way downstairs to get it. And I got an apple. Forgot about that too. Whoops. The only tip, having something with icing in his mouth works really well on Gligar. I think Candace tells you the same thing, right? She's like, hey, that move's really good against Roxanne. Against the gym leader. I kind of want to fight Candace like way later just to see if she still says that. It's like, thanks, but I got this gym like, 50 hours ago. And she's like, what? That is the lead, right? You don't have fake out yet. Yeah, you're still stupid. All right, kicking into gear. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, the gym only opens after defeating her. Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes her dialogue make sense. Oh, they made it like Faulkner, didn't they? Damn. Player layer version 1.2? Yeah, because they swapped her and someone else. Candy is mandatory? Hell yeah, it is. So is Candace, right? Alright, anyway. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, Roxanne. Been a while, been a while. Not too long, though. Never too long. Boom. I told you it could happen! I knew it in my soul! That's a nose pass! God damn it! Anyway. Now what? Have a good day at work, Danby. Appreciate you hanging out. You have a good rest of your day as well. All that technical jargon mumbo jumbo, we think we're figuring it out. The game just decides, nah, watch this. That's so fucking funny. That's really funny. Okay, so already ate up its berry juice. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't win the 1v1. We can kill this, but I don't want to get paralyzed, and I don't want to lose too much HP. So we're just gonna hard switch and try to deal with Rhyhorn later. Hopefully. You never know AI will as well as you think you do. I mean, I'm not saying any of what you shared was wrong. I just know so much of this game is percentages too, that AI be weird sometimes, man. Gotta love it. Okay, well here's a similar situation. It saw us use Magnitude. It saw us use Magnitude. It knows that we have fast KO. Is that correct? Hold on. Does this switch to Gligar? I think it doesn't matter, right? Gary Cutter is a 10. Let's see. Fury Cutter is 10% minimum, 13% maximum. This looks to be about 14%, so I don't kill with it. I don't even know if it actually sees me dealing damage with Magnitude, because it's technically a zero-base power move, right? I'll just click Magnitude for safety, because it should be faster than me now. And if I switch to the Gligar, we'll just deal with Gligar. Okay, it didn't. Nice. Hey, look, it's Gligar. Okay. Everything's going according to plan. We had no plan. There was no plan. Everything's going according to plan. All right, so this shouldn't be able to bulldoze. This should be... no, they're the same, right? Yeah, they're the same. Shoot. So it's either bulldoze or wing attack. Is it more likely to be wing attack because we're slower? I don't know. I can take one, deal some damage, and then switch. Okay. It's not more likely to be one or the other. Okay. So it's at -1. We're at -2. So Rock Blast the second time. We used our berry. We're not dead to crit, so I guess we're gonna stay. Keep going for it, man. All right, with it at -2 and at 69%. First off, nice. Second off, let's do this. It does love to switch if you lower its stats. Yeah, I know. But it sees kill, I think. It doesn't see kill. Whatever. All right, I'm fully expecting it to switch, but I'm going to Icy Wind anyway. It did not switch. It went for Quick Attack. That was the other option. Cool. All right, you can only Acid Spray me, which doesn't really do a whole lot, so Icy Wind. Get rid of the Orin. Special defense harshly fell, but that doesn't matter because the second Icy Wind does minimum 65% and KOs. And then Rhyhorn comes out. Now, we did not have our speed lowered, we have our special attack, our special defense lowered. We are faster. This does not have any priority. Our water pulse can't really miss and it always kills, so. Yay! And I know I didn't have sturdy. I know I didn't have Focus Sash or any other BS. We made it. I don't want this in the battle theme. This is a battle theme technically, but it's too slow. All right. Badge got. And we got my favorite move, Bulldoze. Hell yeah, baby. Level cap increase to 20. Oh, that's a lot of good learning. A lot of good learning. Airless switch, you lower its stats too much. Yep. 50% chance if its primary attack stat is -2, 100% if its primary attack stat is -3 when not considering other AI flags. That's good to know. That's really good to know. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, I'm getting a million texts. Why? Oh, and you're not charging because you're not actually stupid. Stupid. Hold on. What's going on? Oh, okay. Nothing too important. It's 4 o'clock right now. All right. At least you got something right. I mean, it took you your entire life, Briar, but I'm sorry. That was me. See the Rhyhorn versus Lumber again? Sure. Let me pull that. Get up the Rhyhorn. Ta-da. So I guess what it's looking at is, yes, we have the fast KO, but if it's looking at the 9, so it's not looking at our highest, then when Nose Pass comes in, it's still not, 14 is my massive roll anyway. And we don't have 2-shot even with the 2 highest. Maybe it thinks it wins the exchange because it doesn't account for the damage it's taking on the switch. Or maybe, like I said, it has more weight on the status or different way of calculating Rock Blast, which is interesting. It accounts the damage. I assume it accounts the damage that it takes in. That's my only other guess, because it should see that after it switches in, it takes minimum 36, or it takes whatever. Yeah, it takes 36%, and then across 2 turns, we have the fast 2-hit KO. The only thing that would be changing that idea would be if it Thunder Waves, and then we're no longer fast. Does it count that far ahead? Because then we would have slow 2-hit KO, Sees the 1v1 with berry juice healing. I'm not sure if that's actually true. Oh, okay. Interesting. It wouldn't activate on the first. So it would activate... Okay, so berry juice would activate on the second, which would be us hitting it for 70%. It heals 20 HP. Which is actually a good percentage of its health, right? It's about 40, it's like 50%. Interesting. Yeah, it's only Life Orb sees you 2-hit KO because it takes 10% Life Orb damage over 2 turns. Well, interestingly there, that's another fun AI versus human interaction, right? Because in my mind, I would just swap to Absorb and heal off whatever bulldoze damage or get me out of range. But or, you know, we would also just switch. But yeah, I guess if it's accounting purely bubble versus, but then we're faster, right? So we hit the third attack. So that'd be 1 on switch, 2 second turn. It goes for Thunder Wave because it's slower, or bulldoze, I guess, and then berry juice on that turn. No, yeah, berry juice on that turn because we hit it twice. So now we need 2 more bubbles. So we bubble, it attacks, or no, it attacks and we bubble because we're slower. But then it needs a 3-shot. So then it attacks. It attacks, we attack. We're slower. Same thing next turn, we kill. But even with it attacking first, it needs the extra turn. Interesting. Berry juice take 4 hits to KO. That's what I'm saying. After we hit it twice, once on switch in, once extra berry juice, we need 2 more hits. But the problem is because... Oh, I know what makes this weird is you're right. It looks at best move versus best move. So if it's looking at Rock Blast, assuming it's looking at 2 hits, not 3, it's looking at, it doesn't look at highest, oh, it does look at highest roll. So it looks at 29%, 7 damage, but it's not accounting for when it switches in that the speed control AI will want to make us slower. So it's going to want to either bulldoze or Thunder Wave. So yes, it's accounting best move versus best move, but once it's in, it's accounting speed control. And that's why it actually doesn't win the 1v1. I don't think it wins the 1v1 anyway, but I think that's why it doesn't seem like it does. Maybe that's what makes it, maybe that's what's making it weird. That's my best explanation. Because it will speed control. It has Thunder Wave and Bulldoze. It will always speed control if we're faster. Interesting. All right. A mystery to be solved, for sure. Level cap went up, though. Did we get some evolution here? Probably do. 3 hits in general, 2 hits when we get minimum roll. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, that makes it weird. The Minerals Bar always sees 3 hits. Well, 3 hit would 3 hit KO. But again, not if it went for speed control. Because then we need 4 turns. 1 for speed control and 3 for 3 hit Rock Blast. And since it doesn't see fast kill, it should always go for speed control first. Weird. All right. I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back and we'll fight May and get to... I think we'll get to Brawly. All right. I'll be right back. Bum, ba-da-da, bum, bum. I'm back. Pixel Nick, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty. What are we doing? May. It's gonna be May. First, we gotta level everybody up. Hey. Infinite. You, I know I won't get stone for a while, but fake out's good. That's good. You're being attacked by a vicious beast. You too? Actually, do I have a cat in here? I think I don't have a cat in here today. We just had we have some nice ladies that come through and help keep our house in order. Anyway, they just came in today and vacuumed and cleaned up the bedrooms and bathrooms and everything. When you got 6 people coming in and out of the house all the time, it's easy to fall behind on stuff real fucking quick. First time in my life I've ever had outside help to clean a house, though. Very bougie, but not really. Anyway, they weren't supposed to clean in my room, but they did. And so now I'm hoping I can find everything. And so I don't think any cats are in here because they're afraid to come in because it's so different now. It wasn't like a mess before, but like I thrive in chaos. My desk is not necessarily... I mean, I've got these guys. They'll tell you they're here for fun things. Oh, look what I ordered on Amazon. I got some headbands. There's a couple over here in different colors. I got headbands. You ever played the game Headbands? Or see, like, on YouTube, you know, there's those idiots that have these and you have to, like, guess what the other person has in on their card or whatever. It even came with a bunch of these cards. I don't know if I actually would use these. But it does. It comes with these. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Shorts content, baby. Shorts content. Cheap on Amazon. It's like $6 for a bunch of these and dry erasers and everything. I don't need this. I don't even need this. I don't need every color of the rainbow. But that was the package they had. So I use the red one. I'll use the red one. Anyway. Yeah. Look at these fuckers. Isn't that kind of trippy? It's both Megazards and regular Charizard. And then we've got other ones. Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. I always think these kinds of things are so cool. They're so weird, but they're so cool. And then this one's a little too chibi for me, but the sister picked this one out, so it's not mine. So that's okay. Won these from a pinball arcade. Where a lot of these plushies came from, too. At least this Kyogre one. But traded in points and got that. There's a Venusaur one as well, but that's currently on my laptop. Metal Claw. I hardly know her. Yawn. Ooh, Yawn seems good. Yawn seems good. Bulldoze. Finally. There we go. Swift. No. 20 Fury Swipes. No. We can do that. Must be a witch. There's only one possible explanation. Why do you learn Quick Attack? What about you is quick? Mine. I don't think anybody else evolves at this level cap. I'd be surprised if they gave me Kadabra this early. I should get Pidgeotto. I think. Swagger, no. Psybeam. Yes. 16, 17, 18. Odor Sleuth, no. 20. Nice. Dual Wing Beat? Absolutely. Dude, Pidgeotto learning good moves? What? What? They gave me Kadabra. Maybe that's why it's a 1% encounter. Okay. I mean, Kadabra's just a good Pokemon, actually. Yeah. All right. It's got 59 special attack. Holy crap. Let's go with... I guess timid, huh? I was gonna go modest, but we'll go timid. Down, 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 down. Alright, I don't know what we should use for this fight. Let's find out. We have to go fight the Aqua Grunt first. Okay. It's pretty easy. This is the thing. Give it. Now, in another ROM hack, you give a TM as well, but I guess not in this one. Okay. Just chicken. So this guy's got a Glameow, Mightyena, and a Spoink. So I'll bring you, not you, definitely you, probably not you, and you. Cool. Could bring Prinplup. Nah. Alright, next. We don't have speed. We get Fake Out Facaded. So that's not actually a good idea. I'll leave you. Oh, I can't fake out, or I can't intimidate the Glameow. Interesting. Bum, 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 bum. I'll listen. Ugh, this Glameow might be more of a problem than I thought. Which is to say, I didn't think it would be a problem at all. Apparently I was wrong. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Do. My darling Pico! Piccolo. I got the TM for Bulldoze. Can anyone learn that I want to learn that? Nope. How about Cut? Strong move. Ooh, both of you. Cut is like, what, it's like 70 base power in this, right? Just a really good move. 75. God damn. God damn. Ah. Team Aqua Gruntlet. So it's going to fake out and then probably U-turn, but at least we resist all its moves. Knockoff. Right. I forgot to give you an item. Probably a good thing in this case. Free damage. I'll take it. What do you see kill with, hey? We're speed tied, but you have KO with Sucker Punch. And with Bite and with Thunderfang. So, but I would assume Sucker Punch. I would assume Sucker Punch. You're Luna, thank you for the follow. Welcome. If I'm taking a... I don't want to take... I actually don't want to take any of this damage, do I? I think I have to switch to... Beedrill. Actually, that's not true. I can switch to Lombre here to deal a little bit of damage. Maybe no. Do 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 do. Boom boom boom. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. All right. I'm gonna try Switch Lumber. I'm hoping this is Sucker Punch. It's Bite. Yeah, that was the worst case. That was the worst case. It doesn't technically have kill on us right now. We can always fake out. He has taken some decent damage. Okay, but now this cannot be Fire Fang, cannot be Thunder Fang. It has to be Bite, which is actually, now that's what we want. Because... Shit, actually, is that what we want? Oh, it might not be what we want. What do I need this to do? It doesn't have kill. Do I stay in? I guess I stay in. Sucker Punch is most damage against my Lombre. I only have attacking moves. Would it Sucker Punch without seeing kill? I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. But if I slow it down with Icy Wind and Sucker Punch doesn't have kill, then it will get killed next time. Don't flinch. Ah, okay. All right. Switch here. Bite. Okay. I can do this instead. The other way would have been better, but I can do this instead. We're currently faster. Dual move is 41 to 51%. What is it with these just after first gym boss guys and their freaking mighty Enas? They're just a pain in the ass, huh? It knows we don't have kill, which means it's not going to Sucker Punch, because Sucker Punch doesn't kill, which means it should go for Thunder Fang. Now, switch here. Take a Thunder Fang. Don't paralyze. Okay. Now, if all was done correctly, Thunder Fang was lowest damage. It put us in range of Sucker Punch. As in, highest roll kills us. The only one of 16. Whew. That is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Damn. Damn. That means it hit 37 was only 3 possible rolls. 39 was 1. So it hit. Oh, man. Got really close. Fake out. It's not too bad. 36. It doesn't have any other priority. So I'm going to switch here. Okay. We're faster. And Confusion just kills. Nice. And then Spoink doesn't have a lot to hit us with, and we have Hidden Power Dark. Ah. We're still faster at -1. Hidden Power Dark does not kill, I don't think. Might be a range to kill. It doesn't even have kill with... it does have kill with crit Grass Knot. Grass Knot is your strongest move against me, really? No, you're going for Icy Wind again, because I'm still faster. That's fine. Okay, now you're faster. Now you see Grass Knot's highest damage. Oh, I could predict that and go here. But if it goes for any other move, toasted. Absolutely toasted. I don't think it Icy Winds again, right? It definitely doesn't flash. I'm switching here. Okay. Thank you. All right, you made me plot out some stuff there, buddy. You made me plot out some stuff there. Nice. All right, what do we think, guys? We think we can go deathless through Brawly? What are the odds on that one, we think? I'm giving myself a solid 65%. 65%. Your last message didn't go through? Damn. I think the chat just hates you. Which is rough, I'm sorry. It happens, though. It happens. Ooh, a lot of encounters coming up. Okay. Figured this out. Maybe I will go fish in Petalburg. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. Bum, 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 bum. Briar, give me a random number between 1 and 4. Go. All right. While I plan out this coming fight. 3. All right, got it. We'll need to remember that for later. Mudkip. Okay. So this lead Golbat sucks. Outspeed is modest. And I can go Twisted Spoon for confusion and do 110 maximum, 90 minimum. Fuck. I was hoping I'd get a little more out of that. Not gonna lie. $50 base power is holding me back, man. Bark. Animal, we don't outspeed. Jolly, we don't outspeed. Okay, so let's go Adamant. Magnet, 93 to 113. Okay. Well, since I can't outspeed this, or since I can't one-shot this, I should look at alternatives. So, Rockruff could be cool. With U-turn, I get free damage. Kadabra baits bite if I don't kill. Synchronize our inner focus. Okay. Okay. What'd I get on 115? Hetena. Not Tenna, or not terrible, but definitely not the best thing. Definitely not the best thing. You didn't fish? No. Especially since I started with Piplup, and when we get to Dewford, we're gonna get 3 more water potential encounters anyway. I'm not too sold on getting Seal or Spheal. I'm sure Spheal's actually probably pretty good in this, but Shelter's okay. I just like some of the options in here better. I know it's not likely to get some of the good ones, but so many of the routes in this just feel random anyway. I kind of like the Lotto, but the chance that like Slack Off, Impidimp, Intimidate Sandile, Fungus into Amoongus, obviously. Even the 1% chance of Sinister Hoppip are both really good. And I like Nimble, so hey. Both Spheal and Seal are really good. I feel like Walrein is probably pretty good later in the game, but it is weak to Brawly and it is weak to Watson, and it's not even resisting, well, thick fat. It would resist Flannery, I suppose. Not ice typing. I don't think you can get a wall rain, though. Depends on if I can get an Eviolites. Maybe next time. Cloister is very decent. Cloister is always good in these games. Cloister is always good in these games, yeah. I think it's more so the risk of catching Spiel. 33% just doesn't sit right with me. There's so much good variety in the grass, though. I don't consider either one a bad choice. I think I am going to go... (62.5% chance. Like it. I think I am going to do this. Even like from Gardenia? Yeah. Hate that girl. Thanks for reminding me. Twisted Spoon. I mean, wise glasses don't do more, right? No, they do less. Excellent. That's how it works. Like a 20% boost? Versus a 10% boost? Alright, so let's assume that everything goes well. That was bizarre. Let's go for Bite. Crit Bite kills us, but we probably kill it. Probably. Probably. Maybe. Out of 10. Drink his side beam. What comes out next? I assume Grovile. Grovile is a super effective move. Yep. It's Grovile. It's Grovile. Assurance. Sees 3-hit Bullet Seed. What's going to see this super effective? My assumption is it would go for Assurance in that particular scenario, which would make a fighting switch okay, but then it would always be Bullet Seed. I don't have anything. Well, no, I do have something I can switch on Bullet Seed. Could also switch on Assurance, though, and just cut out the middleman. We're knocking out Speed, so we may as well be defensive, because we KO with Bug Bite anyway. Which means we definitely don't want to switch in on. Oh, it's probably gonna Rock Tomb, because speed control. Yeah. Okay, so stay in and then switch. Because then whatever we take, it's less, unless it is Assurance, in which case probably go Mankey first. I'll bring both. I'll feel it out. We'll feel it out. Luxio, I'm kind of thinking is good here. So we can intimidate the Kubfu. We cannot intimidate the Kubfu. He's got inner focus. Why would I even think that? Especially like 45. It's actually still not bad. At least Headbutt Rock Tomb. Another contender for Kubfu, or for Kadabra, huh? Although our speed would be lowered. Almost certainly. You don't want to fight that. Prinplup. Prinplup takes it okay. Not the best, but doesn't have speed. Chance to be flinched. Tomato, I suppose. You, higher mammal, can you read? This switching in dual wing beat 87 to 100. We don't need to be careful nature. Adamant nature. Dual wing beat. Sharp beak. Impish nature, sharp beak. Okay. Okay. How fitting for this song. Come on now. And then, nope. Whoops. Impish, please. Make you modest. Excellent. This is gonna be our only run we ever get in Alakazam, though. So Let's try to make use of it, eh? Modest, impish. I guess impish on you as well, huh? Switching from offensive to defensive. Works for me. I'll keep you adamant, though. Do you get a different ability that I could use? No. Cool. Or a special attack if hit by a water move. It's oddly niche, but I'll keep it in mind. And get items, yeah. Twisted Spoon, berry. Berry. Sharp beak. Come on. Berry. There we go. Yeah. All right. You know, next time we do a run, maybe like a fire or grass run, maybe we should try getting Spiel here. I don't know how good it would be against Roxanne specifically, but it would at least be a water type on our team. All right, May, can you please take it easy on me? Please? I'm more interested in talking to this lamppost than I am you. Just to be completely honest. All right, Kadabra. You've trained your whole life for this. About 20 minutes. Go. Yes! 62.5%, baby! Just as I expected, here comes the Grovel. Now, I expect Assurance or Rock Tomb. Could also be Fury Cutter. What I do know is it can't be all of them. Ooh, I've got Teleport. Yes, this is the smartest move. Free Teleport out. And then, hold on. Doing me kills. That's not bad. Should probably save HP. Okay. Go here. Perfect. Now, we're not dead to anything. This is holding a citrus berry. Okay. We're slower, so it's going to attack. Lower our speed. We bug bite. We kill. We eat the citrus. Excellent. Cub food. Dead and dead. Oh, we got Aerial Ace. It's the max raid battle thing. Interesting. Aerial Ace or Rock Tomb, but we're already slower. So highest damage is... Actually, it can still be either one, huh? Damn. Doesn't see kill, though. What about Kadabra switching in? Ah, -1. Damn. -1, we don't have speed. I can just do the neutral play. Go to Prinplup. There you go. Okay, Prinplup doesn't outspeed this. Now highest damage is Rock Smash. Okay. So now I should be able to switch to Pidgeotto. There we go. This does not have any priority. We are faster. We did not get our speed lowered on the switch. So we can dual Wing Beat for the kill. It's holding a Muscle Band, not a berry. Last one. Psybeam is most damage. It does not see kill, though. So this could Thunder Wave for speed control. I think the best move there, then, is to switch. Again, neutral place, neutral place. Psybeam is half. Bite is half with potential to flinch. And that's a win. Very cool. Next. Bum, 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 ba-dum, dum, bum, bum, bum. Thanks, May. That's actually probably the easiest one we've had yet. Level cap increased to 25. They're spoiling me, dude. They're spoiling me. Let's get out of here. We'll come fight Gardenia later, probably. Maybe. Gardenia later, maybe, probably. Definitely after Brawley. Briny, I need in your house, buddy. There we go. Ah, I had him. Gotcha. There we go. Thanks, buddy. See you later. That guy has all the TMs. The same level as Red Rider, confusing with Inclement Emerald. I also would get them confused all the time, chat. Do not feel bad. This is the one that is made with the Rad Red ideas and Pokemon changes and level set in mind. Inclement Emerald is the more quality of life Emerald hack. This is the Rad Red sequel. Yes. That's how I look at it. Gives you a lot more right out the gate, though, than Rad Red does. Which is saying something. Okay, got all the TMs. I need to get everyone to level 25, but I need to get the... This guy will make it a lot easier. Yo! Thanks, buddy. Now, I don't know who all might evolve at this level cap. Set box to level cap. I feel like we should get some, though. I know not you. Not you. None of these guys. Maybe Sandshrew. Don't think Rockruff. Definitely not you. I gotta try him anyway, though. I could look it up, but it's so much faster to just get the Pelipper, I guess. Never mind. Pelipper is really good for us right now, actually. And Sandslash with Crush Claw. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Oh. Okay. Before I try this on Rockruff. Rockruff I will actually just look up. Rockruff. Okay. Okay. Evolves at... Okay, 25. So apparently regular Rockruff can evolve in all three, but there is also own tempo Rockruff. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, isn't that weird that own tempo is not actually a ability that Rockruff can have? There's a specific Rockruff that has own tempo and it's treated like its own, I don't know, subspecies almost. I think it's weird. Do I go for Dusk? Dusk main Lycanroc? 17-110. We do get Accelerock right away. Go for regular, slightly faster, slightly slower. No, I was right. Faster, weaker. Or do they give you Accelerock? No, of course not. But they gave you Upper Hand, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. There's no guard. No guard's interesting. What do you get to make use of no guard? Do you get like Dynamic Punch? Stone Axe, okay. Stone Edge, yeah. Rock Climb, interesting. Precipice Blades. That's kind of cool. TMs. Anything with low accuracy. Anything at all. To justify no guard. I'll take anything. Nope. Okay. toxic. 90% base power. Still not bad. Not. I just don't see why I wouldn't take Duskmane. You know what I mean? The only reason I can think of taking Midday over Dusk is if you're doing like a sand team. But if you just want power, slightly bulkier on Midnight, which is interesting. Still only pure rock though. Pure rock has its uses, definitely, but not enough. I'm just gonna go Dusk. I feel like I'm thinking about it too hard. Time Dusk. Time set to 7 p.m. That's not the button. That's the button. Evolve. Excellent. She's beautiful. Wanting to move Thrash. Sure. In your dreams. Ayo. Alright, nobody else evolves. I can't believe we get Pelipper, Sandslash, and Lycanroc, but we can't get frickin' Hatterene. Hatena, Hatchram, sorry. Fuck. Hatena, Hatchram, Hatterene. That's what it is. I know my Pokemon. Okay, relearn. Spiky Shield on you. So I've got Spiky Shield and I've got Detect, both of which are really good. And Spikes. Now all I need to do is not mix these two moves up again. That's it. It's that easy. Magnitude, Sandtomb, sorry. Relearn. Accelerock is your best move ever. What else you get? I don't think I need this. Tailwind. Brine. Definitely Brine. I don't know if I need you to have Tailwind right now. Or if I even want you to have Tailwind right now. But Soak is interesting. There we go. Side beam I'll take. God, the annual just... Everyone needs moves. Fury attack? No, thank you. I realize I don't have to go in here to PC. It's just so ingrained in my muscle memory. Take you over that. And I'll take you. Yeah. All right. Fishing time. Route 107. I don't think there's any reason to wait for the better rod on these routes. Pretty sure they have like the same encounters. That they do. That they do. All right, 107. Marini. That's actually exactly who I wanted. You can also get Tentacool and Skrelp here, but I love Marini. Holy crap. That's awesome. Too spiky, I think. There we go. Now, Dewford Town. This is a big one. That's good. That's good. That's good. You're dead, so... And also Coral. And also really sad. And Cursal is a tree. I mean, it's a coral, but like it's also a tree. All right, this is the biggest one. Go, 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 go. Show me something good. I can't even be mad at getting a Staryu. Starmie's a good Pokemon, but I already have a lot of water. I already have a lot of Psychic. Well, not a lot, but I've got Alakazam and Hatchrim, I guess. And the other options here being Gyarados or Azumarill. Magikarp or Marill. Yeah, I would have liked one of those. But that's okay. Have you seen Starmie? Yeah, that's a smash. Ay. All right. I'm just going to give you a hard rock and then call it a day. Do I not know my... Hard stone. There we go. It's like, do I not know my alphabet? I don't, but nobody needs to know that. It's a sign. Thanks. Much appreciated. All right, can't forget the HM for Flash, because it's actually really good in this game. All right, 1, 2, 3. This is where Briar said we have to get our encounter. Can we get Rock Smash encounters? We can. Hey, yo. It's most likely to be a Geodude. Could be a Nosepass, could be an Aeron. I don't think any of those are worth it. I think we just go normal. But it is an option. So good. Oh. Less good. Fake out. Fake out. Okay. I don't like my special defense harshly falling. I don't even think you have any special moves. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah. Like, especially Mega? Dude. Mega Mawile has got it going on. Not unlike Stacy's mom. I'm not gonna look up how tall it is though. Because in my mind, Mega Mawile is tall. It is taller than regular Mawile. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna look it up. I'm looking it up. Mawile. Yeah, no, that's 3'3" short. 3'3" is short. And surprisingly light, given that its giant mouths are apparently steel horns. Mega Mawile is only 51 pounds. Dude. What? I know Pokemon weights and heights are all over the place. And they're never accurate, especially not anymore because the height of a Pokemon can vary so much. Like, I'm sure you can get, like, your huge Mawiles are probably closer to, like, 4 or 5 feet. And then Mega Mile would be, like, 5 foot plus, right? That would just be a person. That would just be a person. That is just a person. That is just a human. That's funny. Ain't nothing wrong with a short stack. You're right. I love me a short stack of pancakes. What I'm just curious why they're made of metal and also only 50 pounds. Maybe that's just me. All right. Mawile is a huge pickup. That's a huge pickup. Boom, boom, boom. And that was also a good floor to do it on because Minky was a dupe and that was a 20% chance. So we had a lot of other decent encounters there. Route. Okay. We go get another one. slate port, please. All right, there is a way to do this. Right? Okay, we want to fish on the route first and then in Slateport City. Because Slateport has 1 Quillfish and 2 good Pokemon. But 109 has 2 Quillfish and a Weasel. Wait, Floatzel's good in this game, right? It's good in Red. I don't think I ever got to use it, but... Yeah, Technician, Rapid Strike, right? Fake Out, Aqua Jet, Surging Strikes, that's what I meant. At level 80, but still. Technician Surging Strikes of 115 speed, 90 attack. How badly do I want a fucking Quillfish over that? You know what I mean? I mean, I don't get Technician for a while, and I don't get Weasel until the next evolution. It's not good for Norman. All of these are factors worth considering as well. I could probably get a Weasel later. Maybe. Let's stick to the plan. If we get Weasel, we get Weasel. But... okay. Life said you get Weasel. I'm not complaining. Yes. Because this is an obvious smash. I mean, we've all had the hots for lifeguards, right? Tell you what. And we get our Quillfish anyway. It's not the right Quillfish, but it is a Quillfish. Could you, like, get in the ball or something? You're close. We might go through a couple of Pokeballs. This isn't a beach, it's a bathtub. I learned that through Game Grumps, so I don't even have to feel bad about that. That's funny. Can you, like... what is wrong with you? Jesus. I deal way too much damage to this thing. Fake Out, crit can kill, absorb can't. There. That's all it took? Really? That's what it took. That's what it took. Alright, fine. Learn about through memes. Oh, that beach is a bathtub. When you actually watch it for the plot, right? Funniest shit I've ever seen. Turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Route 110. Ref. That's funny. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. 110. We can fish against Wilmer, Psyduck, and Finneon. Don't want those, so we're just gonna do the grass. The grass has quite a few. Well, it's gonna be mostly electric types. I wish there was a like reverse static kind of thing. But I guess we just go for it. Because I don't want Plusle or Minun, but you know, things gonna happen, right? That's a dupes. That's okay. Now you're just being funny. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Guess we making shink. Shut fucking damn it. Not even the cool one. I like mine on better. That one's for you, Rich. Fucking God damn it. 1% encounter. 1% encounter. Flabebe. The very next encounter. 3 or 4 fucking shinks in a row. Then the one Pokemon I didn't want. And then the 1% Flabebe. Are you fucking serious? It's okay. It's alright. Yes, I would have loved a Florges. Yes, it would have been a smash. But, like, do I deserve it? Do I deserve that? Do I deserve that? Look at the plus side. Fuck you. Once fried Brawly with a puzzle. Low-key not that bad. It's not. I know. I prefer Minun, but, like, I know. I just... There's so many cool things on that route. I could have gone a Palmy. I could have gone a Toxel or an Inkay or a Fletchling or a Flabebe. Saying. Just saying. Alright, let's fight Brawly. I don't... Biff. Biff. You know? Biff. Fine. Not even mad about it. The goal. The goal. Are the means. What do we have for Brawly? A winning mindset. And a cup of tea. I'm like Batman. I can do anything with enough prep time because I need time to make my tea and then I can do anything. But with prep time, we got this. Oop. Both know that's not what I meant. How do you know what I know, what you know, what I know, what you know, huh? Exactly. I don't. You don't. Neither of us don't. Neither of us do. We both do. Neither of us don't. I gotta get a drink. Okay. We're gonna be deathless through Brawly. If we don't fuck this up. Are we clear? Set box to level cap. Yes. Thank you. Do any of you idiots evolve? No. Don't know if Starmie's good for Brawly. It's decent. Well, I don't have any water stones, right? I can't get those until later. We have some of the tools I've worked with before, though. You can. You're right. Oh my God, you're right. I remember. I did this last time, I think. Yeah. You talked to the guy. Yeah. You're so right. Yes. I completely forgot. But yeah. After you deliver the package. Oh, he's going crazy over there. Oh, I'm an idiot. We have the immediate fly. Do. And then go tell him that we delivered his son a letter. We just sent a letter. I don't know who it's from. All right, let's hit it. If you do Raleigh, I'm going to go to bed. That is so sweet to let me tuck you in like that. After Raleigh, I gotta get off too, so we can both sail off into the sunset together. Let's go. Dude, I was up till like 4 a.m. last night finishing an edit. I get it. I get it, man. It's rough out here. All right, I don't think this will be too hard, to be completely honest, to cook up at least. Let me save so that I get everybody on the calculator. Very nice. Okay. Brawly. All right, Brawly. You lead off with a Peekadoo. Now, this Quillfish does not have... Yeah, it doesn't have toxic debris. Does it get toxic spikes? I assume so, but maybe not yet. It does. Okay, at 21. So that's an option. It's also not weak to anything that it has, which is nice. So we can kind of go toe-to-toe with it. Let's see. We do get toxic spikes. We get Barb Barrage right now, which is nice. That's 66 minimum without an attack boost in nature. What's our other possible ability? I know it's not Intimidate. Poison Touch. May as well, right? Poison Barb Barrage. It was 91-107. That's not bad. We also have regular spikes. The idea behind putting spikes down, toxic spikes down, is it prevents the Hariyama from having as many turns as it wants, because Flame Orb will do more immediate but less overall. If we can put the toxic down, then we have a lot more opportunity to switch between its guts attacks, and it's going to status itself anyway. And Girder does not have guts, and like in Rock, it just hurts. But Girder is the one that's really, really bulky about it. So let's see. Mo TMI. Listen, if you think for a second that my brain, riddled ADHD and dyslexia, thinks I know what you're talking about from something I may have said 10 seconds ago, you are wrong, sir. You are wrong. Quillfish, Barb Barrage, Poison Barb. If I have nothing else, that's not a bad lead. Corsola is also not terrible. You know, if I went to go get the Eviolite, I'm not gonna go fight Gardenia right now. I don't feel confident in that. Don't feel confident in that. What do you get? I'm getting under probably. Yep, there's no way I would have put that together. I could have said 2. What would you have done then, huh? This is the smash or pass round. I look at Brawly, you know what I think? Smash. Bite me. It's alright. I said it. I'll be controversial. It's alright. Mawile just bodies this guy. Holy crap. Damn. Covet is a clean one-shot, dude. Now, we're going to take about 50% from hitting our fighting, but, like, who gives a shit? Just throw this thing out there and watch it fly. Damn, it does good damage against the others. I assume you learned Cut, right? It'd be a little weird if you didn't. It's a little weird that you don't. It's a little weird that you don't. Hydro Pump Starmie. I guess if we want to risk the 80. The fuck are you? There you are. Wait, we can get Ludicolo now then, huh? I can't think of a particular reason to wait for Ludicolo, because most of its moves are TM anyway. Yeah, I mean, it gets knockoff after, but missing out on knockoff until TM. But would be good here. I think you missed Giga Drain for now. Yeah, but I get that's a TM, not... Let's see. No, Lombre doesn't get that. The only thing I'd really be missing is knockoff. Yeah, Hydro Pump is 80 accuracy. But I get Mega Drain right away and Aqua Step. Interesting. Do I have Wide Lens? I don't know if I had Wide Lens yet. That I do. Which makes it 88% accurate. Oh, Starmie has Illuminate. Right. They changed how that works. Raise accuracy by 20%. Okay. So that's what? 16, 24. So Illuminate plus Wide Lens makes it 100%, right? Without Wide Lens, 100% 96. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's pretty good. If I know my maths. I'm not saying I do, but I certainly don't not know my maths. Starmie's not down here. Oh, I didn't evolve it yet. Whoops. That would make sense. Boom, boom. Nice. I don't know how much I actually care about knockoff on this guy specifically before I get the TM. We don't get the TM until after Flannery, though. Is the jump in power worth it? I bet you Ludicolo messes up Lycanroc. Kinda, actually, yeah. Mega. And we heal back the damage it deals. So your Wide Lens 8 and equals 104. Yeah! That's the same math I was doing. I was just... I don't know how percentages work. I mean, I do know how percentages work, obviously, because I got the same. You know, when aliens come for us all, just know I'll be the one left behind. That's all we need. That's all we need to know about that. That's all we need to know about that. Hydro Pump. Very cool. I assume I can probably go Modest on you. There we go. Thank you. Come again. Starmie. Outspeed Hydro Pump. Yes. Okay. Tim and Starmie outspeed Lycanroc. We still get hit by Accelerock, but I see what you mean. I mean, if I don't need to go Modest anyway, I usually try to just make sure that I have the option to outspeed other things, but... we're not hitting our 50% anyway. All of their moves lower speed. I guess so, huh? That's really funny. I mean, there's still the edge case where you switch on Accelerock, though. Like, I don't think it's not worth going for. If it sees fast kill, it goes for it, right? Yeah. I mean, Modest doesn't help me secure any extra KOs, so I'm not against it. So here's... because I mean, it'll have to Accelerock twice, because we'll switch into Accelerock and it'll go again. It's like, there's a world where that also kills us, but I don't know about you. I don't live in that world, personally. Mawile doesn't like Bulldoze, but it does switch in and intimidate this, which is kind of cool. Always an option. We also have plenty of Aqua Jet. Except for you. No, you don't want to deal with this. Galarian Crystal, like, maybe deal with this. Pelipper doesn't like Rock Tomb, but doesn't really care about too much else. Okay. So if we're leading Starmie, I don't have Protect, so I can't mitigate the damage that I'm going to take from Fake Out, unfortunately. Whereas if I led with, like, Kadabra... Oh. Oh. Yeah. Duh. Alright, so we lead Kadabra, who outspeeds Pikachu Libre. Has Inner Focus, so it can't be faked out. And then Psybeam. There we go. That works. I like that a lot. So a problem. Uh-oh. Hit me with it. Doesn't let me get the spikes up, but... You don't go Monos Starmie, you don't show 2-hit Fast KO and Girder because of 1 damage. 1, that's really funny. And 2... It calculates our middle when switching, right? And the highest only if it's taking it on the field. It's 46, 46, 90. No, that kills. Oh, that's modest. Oh, I see. Ah. That's hilarious. And we could fix that with Mystic Water. But if I'm going to do the Kadabra thing anyway, then I don't think that becomes an issue. Because now we do show Fast KO. Was 96% accurate. True, we miss out on the 4%, but like, I'll take those odds too. I'll take those odds. I think this is just a better lead anyway, though, to use Kadabra. Because we can't be faked out. So if it does want to switch, it'll switch right away. And we just get our free damage. But if it stays in, then we outspeed and we KO. And if it goes for fake out, who cares? We take the 30 damage and just call it a day. Yeah. Okay. This brings in probably... I feel like... So next in line, Sandslash has fast 2-hit. This gets outsped, so it's not you. This gets outsped, so it's not you. You have KO. It's not fast KO, though. So you would... I assume it just goes Kadabra. I don't have anything super effective. And it has 2-hit when we don't. So that's fine. So I just need to be able to switch in on Ice or Cut. Oof. Best answer for that is Mawile, though, typing-wise. Unless this bulldozes, because speed control. Even though Cut's most damage. If we have damage taken, though, assuming it goes for Fake Out on Pikachu anyway, because priority, then Cut will see Kill. Meaning we actually have better switch into Luxio Intimidate to bring down the Cut. Resist it, take 20 after Intimidate. Then this can pivot on Bulldoze. And what makes that really interesting is Pelipper is actually a good bring-in here. because we're immune to bulldoze, and then at -1, we're taking about 10-ish%. Isn't Lichen Rot coming in because of fast KO? Does it have fast KO? If it's looking at highest damage, but if it's only looking at the median, then it shouldn't see that it has fast KO. Oh, but we don't have... Oh, no, we have 2 hit. Oh, we're slow. Hold on. Because Rock too many to Accelerate Rock. Well, shit. I guess it can be either one. Because this isn't a one-shot. Oh, that's right. That's right. If it went for Fake Out. Okay. Well, that's even easier then. Okay, well, let's do... So that's Rock Tomb. Then we just do the Mawile Intimidate. So either way, we have an Intimidate switch. And we'll get our ducks in a row here. So against Lycanroc, bring this in. We have the Intimidate. Then that wants to go for Bulldoze. And then we can either go here if we want to try to switch. We take the super effective Rock Tomb. So we don't want to do this because we're not faster. So we're here. Bulldoze, Bulldoze, Bulldoze. Switching anything is actually pretty difficult. Unless I go Ludicolo, or Lombre. Lombre's an option. Or Ludicolo's an option. Gets me the bulk. Take 10 from Bulldoze. This goes to Mega Drain. Yeah, fuck it. Someone's only wait till 7 to go. It's bugs swarming around. Yeah. Hold on. We're doing this. Dude, Florida sucks to walk around in. Done it too many times going to Disney. I cannot imagine living there. You are a stronger person than I. Alright. Lombre, Bodies, Dusk, Lycanroc. Which is a really awesome sentence. Oh, we don't get Aqua Step right now? Lotan, Lombre, Ludicolo. Oh, 40. That's fair enough. Alright, double Intimidators, both of which resist. Lombre, Ludicolo, Lombricodo, who wins out the War of Attrition. Very nice. And then Yusa. You can also switch in. You're only afraid of this Aerial Ace, but like, if you're baiting Aerial Ace, that's just another free switch back to Luxray or Luxio. Do I have the Elemental Fangs? I don't know. I don't think so. No. But I do have a Low Kick that nobody can learn. We can get this to be... I don't know. Those all be Bulldoze. I do get a little stuck against this Sandslash, which is not ideal. I wonder what you get, Corsola. Corsola has rock moves, which are neutral. And they're special. Which could actually be interesting. Especially with disable. Interesting. It's with a minus defense nature. Good neutral. Okay, so if you're at -1, which you will be, switch in. Each card's only 9. I know we're not strong, but damn. Damn. That's just rude. That's just rude. Weak to 14 is weak to fighting. Getting Mankey in seems like such a pain in the ass. But we can't outspeed. It doesn't matter if we outspeed. Corsola's not it yet. I've used Corsola a little bit in this. She's got use. She's got plenty of use. She's a very smart cookie. Smart and strong cookie. Bestow. Do I have bestow shenanigans? No, because it's holding a Choppleberry. That's why the fighting moves don't do very much. Right. Galarian Corsola has been okay for us in this gym because we can Hex, but I don't have a way to inflict status right now. Unless I get, like I said, unless I get the toxic spikes up. Which is still an option. Still an option. I would just have to lead Quillfish and then somehow get to Kadabra against Pikachu Libre. Without getting slaughtered, because we don't have toxic debris. Rainy get toxic debris? Merciless, Limber, and Regenerator. Are delaying Rustboro? No, I got Pidgeotto. I am delaying. I am currently delaying Petalburg. Because I didn't think I needed a fish. I didn't want a Mantike. Petalburg, do you learn anything else? I know Slowpoke's good, but there's other places to get Slowpoke. I don't even want that. I don't even want that. Never seen that before? Good. That's what we're here for. We're here to do different and better. Will it work? Find out next time. Dragon Ball Z. Oh, here's an idea. We have Sand Slash. Hold the phone. We got Sand Slash. Sand Slash has Bulldoze and Spikes. Fire Monkey Balloon fight would be a lot easier. I mean, I could still go get the Fire Monkey if I go do the Hothouse, technically. But we're saving that one. I've got the pieces. I just need to get there. You meant in Rustboro? I know you meant encounter there, but I'm just saying technically I could go get it if I was like a terrible person. If I was just like one of the worst people ever, I could go get it. What do you do with a careful nature? Because Bulldoze sweeps this. Well, ain't this interesting, buddy? What, you don't do so well against your own counterpart? Sandslash got your tongue? Eh? Adamant 2 shots. That's crazy. That's crazy. Early attempts not for optimal plays. We're experimenting, see what we like. You say that as if the later attempts are optimal plays. I appreciate the backhanded compliment. I'll take. I think I do still need Pelipper. Is this not just the team? The team TM? This might just be the team trademark. No toxic spikes, just pain. Do I even care about this 2-shot? I feel like I should care about this 2-shot. Unless I was leading and had the spikes up, in which case then I would go jolly. Because you wouldn't see that spikes are up, and you wouldn't know that I have a guaranteed 2-hit while you don't. But I have to take damage on that front, which is about 30%. If I take the 30%, then I would have nothing. So fun fact, I'm just letting you play in your own minds. I will always take input though. But yeah, I'm just kind of looking at things. I usually get there. This is the right play. This is fun, but not going to do it. This is good to bring. This is good. Get up there. This is good. This wins out most fights to help-ish. The only thing is... Ooh, actually... Starmie only does 45 to this thing. That's crazy. Starmie, why don't you have a psychic move? Jarvis, give me a psychic move. Fake out. It's not poison. Does anything let me set these up, actually? Not really, huh? That typing. But I'm not weak to anything either, which is nice. Try and give me an idea? Go for it. Go for it. Talk about... Okay, wait. Oh, I did forget about this. Because this takes like nothing. Hold the phone. Yeah, low sweep. 4 times resist. -1. But if we're jolly... Oh, he outspeeds us by 1 point. That's unfortunate. Just slightly. Switching on Mach Punch. Beta Fire Punch. Fire Punch goes to... What? Starmie? Makes Thunder Punch. Modest Starmie and Plusle make a really good duo here. I should look at what Plusle has, huh? Nuzzle. Encore. Ooh, Encore. Encore. That is actually really good. I can force Fake Out. I can stop. Ooh, okay. All right. Hold the phone. Hold the freaking phone. Lightning Rod and Encore. Lightning Rod with... Okay. That as well. Oh, hold on. Oh, thank God. I was like, it's not a hidden ability, is it? Okay, so that's Girder. Ooh, but that puts me in an awkward spot. I'm running out of space. Okay, KO. You're for Sand Slash. I don't particularly. Let's pull this around. So against Girder being the problem child, Starmie can take anything it has, and it always baits Thunder Punch, so that's not terrible. Corsola is always Fire or Thunder Punch. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, we can force it, and then Electro Ball's really good. Hell, we could even copycat Thunder Punch. I won't, but it'd be kind of funny for a higher damage move. What else baits? So that's just gonna be Fire Punch, right? Okay, so it has to be Starmie. Or, well, it doesn't have to be Starmie. It can be Pelipper. Pelipper actually takes significantly less. Let's see. You get +1 on first Thunder Punch. Yep, and then you get +2, and then it probably switches. And you just get free Electro Ball damage. These are all good things. Indeed they are. Do I like Pelipper here better? I think bulk-wise, I do. But for general use, Starmie being able to revenge kill with Hydro Pump is probably the better of the two. I am dropping my Intimidators, at least one of them. But I don't necessarily need the Intimidate against Sand Slash. Because again, this is Lycanroc, so that goes here. Lycanroc likely goes to Sand Slash. Because Aerial Ace, right? Yeah, it definitely wins this out. So actually might still need the Mawile. Or do I just go straight to my own Sand Slash off? I guess I just go straight to my own off Aerial Ace, right? We're going Adamant with a Berry. So take 2 Ice Shard. They would take 16. 2 of these will activate our Berry, but we kill by then. The only other thing would be, did I even check your other moves yet? I may not have. I did. I don't think Metal Claw clears this. 20%. Yeah, it's not nothing crazy though. I'll give it to you. Because we'll see. We will see. Let's see. Let's see, we see. Let's see, we see. Still need a Hariyama answer? In a way, we do. Technically speaking, I could cry about it, and that might get me further than anything else. I like that idea. So Ludicolo always getting hit by low sweep or knock off. We get hit by knockoff. What if we go no item? Oh, speed control. Right. We just need to make it want to speed control. Speed control, Kadabra, -1. We still have speed. We do 80 to 96. So if it switches in, it gets burned. It doesn't take burn damage that turn. The next turn, I switch on low sweep, theoretically. I don't die. He takes 12%. I either kill him with Psybeam or I die. I don't love those being the two options. Oh, because it could be Fake Out too, right? Fake Out or low sweep, so that doesn't matter. It would only be Knockoff. Knockoff, I don't have an item. Does like no damage to Mawile Fake Out. It only hits with low sweep. That's not bad. And then Covet does 47 to 57. If I'm holding an item, which I will be, then Knockoff might be baited, which is only 25. I can make me faster so that it wants to... I mean, it might want to hit me for speed tie anyway, but we two-shot with Covet regardless. So switch this in on Fake Out, get the Intimidate, make him go down 1, take 10% maximum. Knockoff comes through because low sweep doesn't see kill. We hit with Covet the same turn. If it Rock Tombs, it still won't see kill with low sweep. Yeah, Mawile just hits this guy. Okay, so that gives me potential if I need this for Sand Slash, but hopefully we can save the HP for Hariyama. This combo takes care of Girder. Plusle is also backup for Hariyama because it could Encore him into Fake Out, forcing him to switch, which would be interesting. If I switch this in on Fake Out. Ludicolo bodies Lycanroc, but can also take a hit from Hariyama if it has to switch. Sand Slash is just defensive, but it takes out the other Sand Slash. And Kadabra exists as well. He can outspeed Hariyama, even at -1. And then it one-shots Pikachu Libre. It's good against Girder. Okay, cool. I want Hariyama to get Force Switch because then he comes back in with Guts. But if he Force Switches, then when he does come back in, he takes an extra 12% because he's already burned. Which puts him in even closer range of my Kadabra, who survives the Fake Out. So I could just go straight to him. Because this is all calced with Guts. Crit kills, but like, crit kills everything. Crit kills everything. Twisted Spoon. Do I still give you the wide lens? Probably not, right? Give Plusle the magnet? Sure. Make him hit as hard as he can. There you go. Give a wine lens. I guess I have no reason. Like, I don't need it to hold HP. What's your other ability? It's like Natural Cure, right? Okay, yeah, we don't need that. Illuminate, bring in a 96. Take the Mach Punch on the switch. Probably go defensive. Well, it's a good revenge killer if I need it specifically, but I can't use it for Lycanroc. And it only hits... 44. Or if I go modest, 48. It's just not better than... Does hit 50% on Girder, but that, again, that doesn't really matter. I'd be better off... Bold versus modest. Let's get my defense. My defense is good, though. My defense is 85. 18 and 20. Difference between 18 and 20, though, is not enough to make me want to switch that. Especially because that turns it into from a 2 to 1 hit. Okay. That's fine. Ludicolo, you just need a berry. Hold on. Checking HPs. 80. Do I have the citrus yet? Yes, I do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, I know No, I said adamant, and we're going to do the berry. Yeah. Ooh, there's an interesting idea. If I go Yachi Berry, does that stop this from going Ice Shard at all? It does. I want to go for Cut. Now, we want out speed if we go Adamant, but... once we get to the point where we outspeed it, then it will Ice Shard. By then it won't matter, because we only need 2 hits to kill. And we can Spiky Shield. Wait, if I Spiky Shield, then I don't need... I can still go Jolly, so I do outspeed. Then it uses Cut. We Spiky Shield, give it damage, Bulldoze while it cuts again. Next turn it goes for Ice Shard. We reduce the damage, and then we Bulldoze. Is that better than me just going straight Citrus? It might be. Cut's going to do 30% to us anyway. If we're faster, it actually goes Bulldoze, right? For speed control. Because it doesn't have KO. So if I put the Yachi Berry, I can only Bulldoze or Cut until Ice Shard and we're faster, and then it only does 16% anyway. Yeah, I'll do it. I don't think I'm saving too much HP either way. We're taking 30 on the last hit. I guess that's the difference, right? Taking 30 every hit, or yeah, okay. Okay, we'll do that. Didn't I gave you the magnet. You just get a berry juice. I think I have those. Yep. Okay. Is everyone up to snuff? Modest, impish, bold. You need to be jolly. Because jolly will just both reduce speed of each other, so that works out. Bold. Yes. Hardy. No. Plusle, 110 base speed. If we go timid, we outspeed the Lycanroc, but I don't know if that matters. I don't think it does. I don't know, if we timid, we speed tie. So I'm going modest for the switch. It's gonna be faster than that one anyway. Should if it lowers the damage enough? Yeah, but because it's priority, when it knows we're gonna kill it, it's gonna go for Ice Shard anyway, regardless of how much damage. The AI gets funky. I don't think you have anything else I can really teach you. Modest, and I'm gonna change you to modest as well. Yeah. You have Psybeam. You have all the things. You're good. You don't get much, but you also don't need much for this. Maybe I will give you Nuzzle just in case. You lead Starmie, right? Ooh, we lead Kadabs. Yeah, you as well don't have anything but don't get anything. Spotlight. Gotta imagine. Gotta imagine. Starmie's instantly bait Girder. It might. But this instantly baits Lycanroc. It doesn't really matter at that point, because I need to switch in either way. I can go to the immunity plus, or I can go to Ludicolo to deal with Lycanroc, but I'm not too worried on either front. Because the main difference is, are we taking damage from Pikachu? And I guess we take fake out damage here. We lose the turn here. We're faster, and then we hit, right? So do we even... This just kills in one turn. Do what my hard tells me. How you doing, man? We go here. Hold on, now I gotta double check. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay. This kills. If we took damage, Accelerock fast kills. So we don't outspeed. That's right, because this outspeeds us. But if we switch, we take 44. We fake out. We're slower. Rock Tomb is 43. So we don't die. And then Mega Drain does 30 healing. Plus we have our Citrus Berry, which is keeping us up. Then that brings in Girder, which then puts us in Starmie. Isn't it time for you to go? I've got, technically speaking, 30 minutes, which is why I said I had 15 left. I think I said it out loud. Yeah, fuck it. We'll lead the Starmie. I think ultimately it doesn't matter, but I think we do it this way and we hit some things. Do I remember how to get through here? It's here. Shoot. Fuck, I'm lost. Yeah, I'm lost. Fuck. How did I lose my space? It's here, here, here. Fuck. God, I just can't remember the things now. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Okay. I think I did that last time too. I fought the one guy. Okay. Lead this, instantly kill Pikachu, potentially take no damage because it sees we can't be faked out, but that doesn't matter because it's priority. That's the thing. So we're going to take the damage either way. It's just if Lycanroc comes out here, we go here. This brings out potentially Girder or maybe Hariyama. Is that it for Starmie's moveset? I mean, Starmie doesn't really get much. I don't really have a lot of TMs to teach anybody yet. So, kinda? Maybe it learns Icy Wind? It's only really here to switch and to, like, Hydro Pump maybe sometimes. I don't think anyone else really learns anything, really. Teach you Rock Tomb. Who learns Steel Wing? No one. Who learns Snarl? No one. Okay, Mawile not being able to Snarl is really weird to me. Maybe that'll come in handy. Who knows? Who's to say? So I get to be a little worried about the Lycanroc, but I can still deal with the Lycanroc later by always switching to Ludicolo. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to feel it out. Let's do this thing. All right, I want a clean fight. Deathless Brawly. Tackle over Harden is crazy. Yeah, it is. You know, when I was little, I had Tackle on my Venusaur. From Bulbasaur all the way to Venusaur. And to the point where I finally got myself to get rid of it when he was like levels in the 90s. And I was so sad. It just didn't feel like a Pokemon to me anymore that I had to find the move deleter to get rid of it. But I never could. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't have the same access to internet back then, right? I knew there was a way to do it, but I guess somebody told me there was not or something. I reset the entire game. I was so sad to lose that Venusaur, but it just didn't feel like my Venusaur anymore. Anyway, sad story out of the way. Hydro Pump. Try again. Boom. All right, Pika down. Aha. See? Could be Hariyama. My gut was telling me shit. Okay, got you. Do you even bother with Fake Out, though, or you just go straight knockoff? It's gonna suck losing my item right away, but maybe it's still Fake Out. It's not. Boom, 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 boom. No higher item that's on me. Oh no, well, you did fine. I appreciate the suggestions. I knew Hariyama was a chance here because it saw kill as well, and that we didn't have it. But again, not too worried about it. Whether it's Hariyama, Girder, or we do the other lead and it's Lycanroc, the way I set up my things is I can always have people, I try to always have people switch in, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, that was a little rough on the damage side, but it's probably okay. Covet is bad here? Nah, son. Nah, son, we wanted this. We wanted this. So, we're outsped anyway. Your guy's burned now. Oh, well, Mawil's dead if we keep it in. It doesn't matter. He's burned. But yes, obviously it would have been better if he hadn't knocked us off. We were going to get knocked off anyway. Because low sweep's a 2-shot after we switch in and take damage. So this is going to low sweep again. What this does for us, though, funny enough, this does see kill, right? So it's not going to knock up again because it sees kill. Yeah, it's low sweep. Show you the calc of low sweep being a 2-hit. Sure. Boom, boom, boom. So we switch in, we take whatever damage, and then low sweep is a 2-hit after that. If we take fake out, still technically it could be 10 into whatever, 2 mid rolls here. The fact that it's 49 on the highest is just stupid. And that's with Intimidate. Knockoff doesn't kill us here. Fortunately. It's only 17. So I don't think it can knock off because it sees kill with low sweep. We're kind of playing into that idea. Because we're going to go either one of these. But I'm going to save HP on you. We're going to go straight into Kadabra. If this is knockoff, then yeah, he does die. So is there a better neutral play? No, there's not. Fortunately to say it, nothing else can be done. I can go Plusle. We don't kill. Yeah, fuck it. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, the old fuck it, we ball strategy. Hey, guess where we are? Kadabra versus Lycanroc. It was faded into the cards. It was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Alright, so technically my better play might be... This is Accelerock, and then low sweep at 30, 43 with Rock Tomb. Acceleroc's 37. It's the same from that. It'd be Bulldoze. If I could force Bulldoze, that'd be really cool. I don't think I can force Bulldoze. Oh, because this is random move. This isn't guaranteed Accelerock. Yeah. So I just have to go here, unfortunately. Yeah. Speed falling doesn't matter. Rock Tomb does not see kill. It also doesn't see that we're faster. Or it knows that we're not faster. Yada yada. Low sweep's fine. Citrus Berry. Mega Drain. Boom. That's a dead dog right there. That's a dead dog. Guess who's back? Back again. Fire and Thunder Punch are your most effective moves right now. Barely, but they are. Pretty sure I'm slower. Yeah, because I got -2'd. So this is random. which is not ideal, but it doesn't see kill with either. So it's just gonna be Fire Thunder. I mean, I could... Plusle survives a Fire Punch, so it's not that risky to switch out to this. Problem is it would just be random move after the fact. So... I do have a little bit of good news, which is there is no good news. You're welcome for that. Heal. Minus 2. Which 40. 10. Okay, we don't die to highest roll Fire Punch plus burn damage, so I think I'm going to stay in and deal damage, because we'll heal it a little bit. There we go. So that puts it at less than 70%. That's a 69% right there. We'd love to see that. Love to see that, folks. Boom, ba-dum. Okay. Okay, we're good. Ah, unless it crits. Fuck. Oh, that was my only play. Go here, survive the Fire Punch, switch to Starmie, take the hit, bait Thunder Punch, go back to Plusle. Ah, unless it crits. Gosh dang. Okay, well, at least it was just Plusle. We survived that Mach Punch. Yeah, just a rat. Alright. Send Sloosh. This should Ice Shard. Yeah, this Ice Shard. So actually it's smarter for me to go Starmie. Yeah, Starmie's not afraid of anything this has. I could try to get Mawile in here to Intimidate, but whatever. Still not worried about anything it uses. We'll just deal some damage. -1. So this outspeeds us now. Which, I mean, good for it. This is either Aerial Ace or Bulldoze still. We don't want to get bulldozed. I can just do this. Or take this as our Q, because it's not going to be Ice Shard. Perfect. Yeah, it did go for Ice Shard. Interesting. Too bad, sucker. Not a Deathless Brawly, but that was the best play I had. Kadabra had the one hit, but couldn't get in safely, so the best way to try to get something safe was the Plusle and Starmie, and Plusle unfortunately got crit. That's just how it happens. But that is still a defeated Brawly. Pretty well done indeed. Hell yeah. Thank you guys, thank you guys. Going to bed, get some rest, Pixel. Appreciate your help and information today. Hope to see you at another one. I'm gonna go lay Plusle to rest, and then we did not get Deathless through Brawly, but I'm not upset with the plays that I made, and it's just a Plusle. At the end of the day, we've got some really good encounters in this run. Overquill, Intimidate Luxray is actually not terrible. This is technically a Mega. Love Lycanroc. Love the fact that we might get Surging Strikes Floatzel. Toxapex might just be OP. And we kind of have a rain team coming together here. I don't know if you've taken a look, but this is a pretty solid rain team lineup coming out. Starmie, Ludicolo, potential Drizzle later, Thunder. Okay, all right. Love to see it. And the 1% Kadabra. We have 3 potential megas. We've got more than that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all of them? No, 6. There's a Mega Luxray in this game. We got 6 potential megas. Forgot about Mega Luxray. That's awesome. Whew. Alrighty. Save one more time because I'm a Smash Deck saver. 6 potential megas. Love to see it. All right, like I said, I will not be streaming on Wednesday this week, but I will be coming back to this on Friday. So we'll just pick up where we left off and hopefully be able to take on Watson. So thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I really, really do appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night and wish me luck with what I'm doing. Bye, guys. See ya. Goodbye.